what went right, what went wrong, and what changes us along the way. That's why I played that song that I wrote in the very beginning, because it's all about reflection tonight. So, this is a space for honesty, reflection, perceptive, and as we talk about what really happens in 2025, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. So, the first question for panel and chat tonight, and this includes chat. So, please make sure that you guys are participating. And hello, Wajamin. Good to see you. Very good to see you, Wajamin. And Wajamin, thank you again for being on panel with us last week. It was amazing to have you on panel with us.
You.
Yes.
Yeah, he was on panel with us last week.
Here, I'm on again.
He'll come back. I'm sure we'll have him back.
Please.
He's
And,
welcome anytime. And I have something special for you, Mikey. So hold on one second.
Okay.
Everyone, I'd like to introduce you to Mikey.
Everybody.
Make some noise right now. Make some noise right now. Let your guest in the BBB house.
Ta-da.
Thank you so. Thank you. So
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
I
Thank
invited
you.
Mikey.
You did.
He's my co-host a lot of times, most of the times on the Nostalgic.
I've seen him on your channel. I've watched him on your channel. And then when he popped in backstage, he popped in first. It was just me and him. I recognized him and I go, oh, okay, that's where I know you from. It's Chance's channel. Now I know who you are.
Chance is a dear brother to me, and Chance Bartels has a distant relation to my brother Larry. Same last name, and I've known Larry for 50 years. Our 50th anniversary as friends is coming up next year in June 2026. So make sure you all are there for that.
Yes.
Can I mention Mikey? Actually, I think Shane, wherever he's at. Oh, he's
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
Buff said he'll be back.
Yeah.
Oh, then I'll wait till he's back.
Yeah, he was backstage. He said he'll be back.
There's something that's really cool about Mikey in terms of show business. Let's save it, Mikey, for when Shane's here. I think he'll really dig it. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, we'll wait for Shane.
Just let me know when.
Oh yeah.
Anticipation.
That's it.
All right. So the chat's first question for panel and chat is, what was the best thing that happened to you in 2025? I can already tell you mine.
Go.
I can just get it out of the way. I had a grandbaby.
Oh, yeah.
I became a grandma. That is the best. Top of the list. But now everybody else could go. It's like, let me go first.
Go in order, I guess, of our screens, I suppose.
Sure. Go ahead, Chance.
Well, I would say,
Do you want to be big?
yeah.
Okay. So we're going to do that so everybody knows who's speaking. Got it. Ta-da.
So my without any hesitation would be meeting my new producer, Natalie. She's awesome.
Yay.
She's helping me grow my channel as you have done. Chrissy has helped me tremendously with the growth of my channel. So I appreciate Chrissy's support, Brainbender's banner, but also I appreciate Natalie.
Yeah.
And then also becoming Screen Actors Guild eligible was another blessing, which happened this year. So that helps further things in terms of the entertainment thing I have going on as a sideline. So I'm very happy, very blessed, but nothing can compare to your having a grandchild, Chrissy. That's awesome.
It was
That
a
was
blessing.
great.
That's it.
It was a blessing. Okay, and we're gonna go back here, and then we're gonna go Mikey next.
Yeah. Well, my story is a long one, but overall it turned out to be the best possible event in my life. 15 years ago, on March 1st of 2010, we celebrated the 15-year anniversary of when Suzanne and I met for the first time, and we met online. And we recently also celebrated our 10-year anniversary, 10-year anniversary. So we've known each other for 15 years, but we celebrated our 10-year anniversary when we got married in Niagara Falls, Canada.
Oh.
So that's the two special moments that mean the most to me. This my eternal partner over here. We for both of us, this is the longest time that we've been married to someone we truly care for and we would do anything for and be with them for the rest of our lives. And we love each other so much. I mean, our bond is like this. Not only that, but my wife is a registered and certified Universal Life Church minister, which works perfectly with the Catholic Church. And the other great moment was my parents reached their full Carmelite ministry. So in the church. So congrats to mom and dad. We share mom and dad. So yeah. Beautiful time. Beautiful time. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
That's cool.
Zach,
Thank
are you ready? No,
Zach,
Tracy. Okay, Tracy's turn then. And then I'll
Okay,
have Zach go
Tracy.
next.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Well, one of my favorite things that happened is I met all of you and I got to be on your panel, BBB.
Oh, Tracy, that's so sweet. You're going to make me cry. Don't do that. Oh, I'm getting weepy.
Oh,
I love all yours.
You touched my heart. Seriously.
Really, it's been really a gas. I appreciate this.
I really appreciate you being on here with me,
absolutely.
for sure. Like, you're very special to me as well.
Amen.
Where are you going to make me cry?
Amen.
I'm all teary-eyed over here now.
Oh no!
It was touching. Thank you.
Yeah. And Woodchucker Caleb, it's great that you're from Arizona, buddy. I lived there for 46 years of my life before I moved to Canada because of my beautiful wife, Suzanne, who brought me to Canada. So, yes.
I
Are
also
you a
wanted
dual
to.
citizen? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Chrissy.
I wanted to say to Margot,
Yeah.
congratulations. She became a great grandma. I saw in the chat. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, put that one on the screen.
Yeah. So I wanted to say congratulations to her.
Yes, thank you.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Chrissy. That is so amazing. That is cool. So you're a grandma and she's a great grandma. That's so cool.
Yeah.
So,
Congratulations.
Mike, are you a citizen of Canada as well as the U.S.?
I'm still trying. Right now, I'm still a citizen of the U.S., but I've been trying for the last, okay. So when I came here in 2017 and then 3 years. Okay, so for the last 5 years, I've been trying. But we all remember that terrible pandemic. So when that hit, that basically closed every office for us. Everything was closed to me. I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't sign up. I couldn't get my, try to get my Canadian passport. Then, of course, my U.S. passport expired. So that was a bad thing. So, I mean, yeah. So I am trying my best to get back the dual citizenship, but especially get back the other thing. So, yeah.
Woodchucker, so sweet. He's like, don't cry. I'm like, well, it touched my soul. Don't cry.
Woodchucker, what let me ask a quick question. What part of Arizona do you live in, sir? I know all about that state. I know everything there is to know. Everything. I mean, 46 years is a long time to live in a desert landscape and where it's so dry. And she got to experience it. My beautiful wife got to experience at least 1 year of it. And she said, oh, yeah, just stick your head in the oven and you can have fun. Oh, surprise. Yeah. I know where surprise is. Yes.
I think Zach's
gosh.
ready. He raised his hand. I think Zach's
Okay,
ready.
one second. Kay Munin says the best thing that happened to me this year was my hernia healing up, getting back into weightlifting, and my abs looking great again. Good job, Kay Munin.
Good
And we are
kid,
ready
Uni.
for Zach.
Yes. And you were born in Arizona. Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Best thing that happened to me was building a better community around unique prepping and how much Stolen Spirits has grown. I'm proud
Good
of how
job.
Braddy, Nicole, Barb, Funky and I have come together and helped families with their missing family members. We passed 14,800 members on Facebook this week.
Nice.
Good deal.
Awesome.
That is
That's
a good
awesome.
thing.
Yay.
That's great news there, Zach. And I am very honored to meet you, sir. I hope we get to do more of these panels together, sir.
Hey, what's Jeff talking about there, Chrissy?
Okay, so because I've been doing vertical and horizontal. So Jeff, there's 2 live streams. One's horizontal, one's vertical. You need to jump into the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you're running, Chrissy, right? If I'm correct, the one we're in here, this larger size, in StreamYard is called landscape. The other
Correct.
one, which is smaller, is portrait.
Yes.
Now, in future live streams, this is something I
Like this.
found. If you only do it as landscape, it's a lot easier on people
It is.
to enter into your
However, I
as a portrait.
found
Yeah.
I found in the last 2 weeks that I've been doing this
Yes, ma'am.
almost 2,000 views every vertical.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So people are liking it. I don't know if it's the younger generation that likes it or, but they're liking it.
Then if
it's
it's-
bringing exposure to all of us. So
Well, then
that's
if
why
it's
I'm
not
doing
broken, don't
it.
break it.
Yeah. I was like, well, if people like
Even
it.
if
They
it's
like
not
it.
broken. Right, exactly.
The hernia was a workout injury. Ooh, K-Munin, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's horrible. Okay, so go back and we've all answered question 1, all of us.
Right. Correct.
Right.
If anybody joins, we'll go back to question 1 for them. But for question 2. Yes, so that's what Woodchucker's saying is yes, vertical, you get the short feed. Yes, so Jeff, if you'd like, just come into the there's 2.
Right.
One is the one that you're used to because Jeff's old school. And by the way, Jeff is a friend of mine in real life.
Nice.
We work together, so he supports me in my YouTube endeavor in real life as well as on YouTube.
Yeah. How long have you been singing, Chrissy? How long have you been singing?
Singing.
Singing. Yeah. Was that your voice that was singing?
No.
Oh, the AI. That was AI
Yeah.
generated. Okay.
That was all. If I
Okay,
sing, we're gonna
I'm
break shower
sorry.
doors.
She wrote.
I thought, wow, I'm blessed by a great hostess, and then she can sing too.
Yeah,
Oh
right?
no! So I'll tell you, if I start
Like a
singing, we're gonna
roaster.
break shower doors.
Are you kidding?
Well, Chance heard me do 2 of the Christmas songs we did. I did not know that the last one he chose was "Last Christmas" by George
Yeah.
Michael of
That's
Wales.
right. I
Mm.
did.
Which is
Exactly.
one of my it's in my top 5. It's one of my
Yeah.
favorites. And when I had the voice, I could do it in a karaoke bar. When they started
Mhm.
to eliminate cigarette smoke and things, that's when it got better. And I got a few standing ovations for it because they said, "Oh my God, Mikey's singing like the radio." And I'm like,
Wow.
"Well, I grew up with that song." And the video itself, available on YouTube, of course, is fantastic. It's a great video.
Mhm.
It really is, truly.
Yeah.
Now I play musical instruments, and I have a musical ear. I just can't get my voice to cooperate all the time.
I was the
Hey.
same way, Chrissy. I played a flute, a piccolo, a recorder, with a guy's band. His name was Bobby Cook.
Flute
I
and
hope
piccolo
he's
here
still out
too.
there. I hope he's not gone, but he lives in Nevada with a buddy of mine named Danny. And I used to play lots of percussion instruments. So I would
So do
play
I.
more cowbell, and
Yep.
and
I do.
drums and everything. So yes, that
I
was
do
fun.
percussion, flute, drums, and I
I love
learned to play
flute.
violin, but I hated it, and I never really advanced at it. I
Yeah.
just was like, I hated it so bad for some reason. And but I love the flute, I love the piccolo, I loved all of the percussion instruments, I love the
Yes.
quads, I love the set, I loved the bass drum, even in this just doing the snare.
Conga drums were a real challenge.
Mhm. I like the quads.
Yeah.
And they were
Okay,
just really
quickly.
fun to march, like
Yeah.
it's fun.
Okay, quickly, Chrissy.
Mhm.
Favorite flute player all time?
Oh, I don't know any flute players.
Yeah.
I do.
I am horrible with names. Let me just tell you, I will never forget a face, but I'm not good at names.
Okay, well, two of my favorites, and one that's no longer with us, and I don't know if the other two are. Well, one is, and I don't know about the other. But Jethro Tull, Ian Anderson, greatest flute player ever in history of rock, pop, anything.
I'm
Okay,
gonna have to look them
I
up now.
used to model my playing after him because
I'm gonna
I
have to
play
look them
by a
up.
musical ear. I love that. Marshall Tucker Band. Marshall Tucker, great flute player. Love his stuff.
Where's
love-
Caldy?
What's that?
I was
Where's
wondering
Caldy?
that.
I know.
Caldy?
Where's Caldy? We're talking music. Where's Caldy?
Yeah, where's Kobe? And then the flute player, they had a flute player from Moody Blues who passed away a few years ago. Yeah.
Right.
He was fantastic too. I forgot his name, but he was good. Yeah. Uh, my favorite memory, because I played flute for 6 years, from 3rd grade to 9th grade. My favorite memory was standing on a football field in 9th grade. I was at a Catholic high school. I think we all did Catholic high school at least once in this life. And I got to play the flute or the piccolo. For
The piccolo is a little bit more
spirit.
challenging.
Yes,
Cool.
and I was the one who played the piccolo part in a spirit of '76. The 4 of us out there with the flag and everything, and I'm playing the piccolo. So that's my favorite memory. I love
Mountain
them.
Survival says wasn't Kenny G.
Ah,
No. Kenny G was the clarinet. He was the clarinet one. Saxophonist, yes, that's right. But he plays clarinet too. He does. He
Mhm.
plays
And the oboe. I love when he plays oboe.
oboe. Yes.
Yeah, that's a
Chris,
really neat instrument.
quick question for you. If I leave a comment on vertical, do I gotta leave one also on the horizontal, or is it just one? You leave one comment and it goes to both feeds. How does that work?
They're both different. They're two separate. For some, I just found out that they're two separate, complete different streams.
Mhm.
One is,
It's weird.
yeah, it's weird. We can see all of the comments
Yeah,
backstage.
I didn't want to leave two for the same thing. I felt like an ass
Yeah.
doing that, so I don't. I
Well,
don't.
it like I said to Chrissy, the way they have it is it's actually two separate complete streams.
It's
One being
completely two different
completely
streams.
portrait and one being complete landscape.
Mhm.
And somebody told me it's better go, well, if you don't have as big of an audience, but you like to have more people to join you or whatever, landscape is usually better. But if you
Yeah.
have a set demographic and you
Work.
have people you want to appeal to, using both is usually pretty good. So yeah.
I'm just trying it out. This will be my third week trying it out. Just to
Okay, you're
see.
the one trying. Okay, because I've been looking at you guys, and that vertical one is throwing me off.
I'm smaller than I appear.
So, all right, you guys ready for question number 2?
Yes, we are. I'm sorry. We don't want to
That's
sidetrack
okay.
you there, Chrissy.
No problem. I'll get you back. Don't worry.
All
And
right.
I've got little clips if I need to get your attention. Don't worry
Uh-oh.
about that.
Oh, nice. I can't wait.
I create my own. So, okay,
Right.
what was the hardest moment you had to face this year?
Mm. Who wants to go first?
Anybody?
Uh,
Well, while you guys are thinking about that,
all right.
Wednesday night we're going to be doing again Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune Wednesday night on this channel. So if you guys want to come join us, we have a lot of fun. It's panel versus chat, and so the panel goes up against chat, and chat usually whoops our booties.
Isn't that Christmas?
They with the booty.
Isn't that Christmas?
No, we're not. I'm not going to do it this Wednesday.
I see.
Yeah.
No, that'll be the following Wednesday, the first Wednesday in January, right?
Yes, the
Okay.
first Wednesday in January. Thank you.
Yes.
Because this coming up Wednesday, I will be cooking nonstop for probably 24
wow.
hours. So we do the 7 fishes
Nice.
on Christmas Eve. So
Yes.
we do clam spaghetti with like breadcrumbs and everything, and we do.
Do you use clam sauce? Do you use clam sauce for that?
We make our own. So
Nice.
we brown the spaghetti noodles and then in the olive oil, and then we boil them, and then we take the clams and the clam juice, and that goes in last. But you have to do the breadcrumbs and the butter and make
Yes.
your sauce and a little bit of white wine reduction, and then at the very end you toss the clams in, you toss them, and then you toss the pasta.
You're making me hungry.
Hey,
And then
Right over.
Yeah.
we
go
do we do prawns, fried prawns, and we do shrimp
Yay.
scampi as well.
ahead.
And then this year, for some reason, my grandma would roll over in her grave if she knew this. She made me and my brother promise we would never break her tradition, but my mom and my sister want meatballs.
Mmm.
Mm.
That
But
sounds
that's-
good.
Let's see a meet the
But
ball.
it's not seafood. It's not seafood.
Uh-huh.
And that was a big thing. So,
Mm.
but whatever. We make our own traditions now, right?
I've had spicy teriyaki meatballs. She's made that for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my
those are
brother
good.
my brother is a chef, and he's making homemade from scratch meatballs in
Yeah.
red sauce. And so we're gonna
Yeah,
have that
great.
with our dinner.
Yeah, my wife Suzanne has a degree, a college degree, 2 of them in food
Nice.
preparation and chef. And yeah, she's fantastic.
Wonderful.
I'll
love
never starve.
Oh,
So
oh,
good.
someone that
Keep
can
them
cook is amazing.
Yes. And yeah, we just showed the Christmas stream at Wonderful Chance and I and Al's place that we all
Yeah.
did. So, yeah,
Perfect.
check
Right
it
here.
out. Yep,
Yep.
there it is.
And the,
Mhm.
we're jamming. I noticed that, and I got the link to work. Hey, what's weird though is like in the vertical, you don't see the chat, like the gentleman was saying.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I
Right.
don't.
But there are people in there chatting.
But
Oh,
on
yeah.
the screen, I mean, specifically, you don't see it.
Right.
Yeah. Now, one of the things I can do is I could add the comments.
Oh, like
the
that.
screen
Yeah.
so everybody can see it.
There you go. Perfect.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that way everybody can see it. And they could see what everybody's saying in all of the chats.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you, Jeff. That means a lot to me.
Thank you, Jeff.
K Munin says he's actually an amazing cook. I bet K Munin
Mhm.
is. Okay, Woodchucker. I'm so happy you're here tonight. Thank you for joining us. Everybody,
thank you.
everybody,
Caleb.
everyone, thank you for joining us. We are here because of you. Let's go, let's grow. Together, we're stronger.
Yeah.
And again, question number 2, what was the hardest moment you had to face this year? Anybody ready
Hey,
to go?
Hardy.
Hey.
Mr. Al.
Well, I'll go first because there's actually 3 moments that define this year for us. And
Okay.
well, the first one's the hardest to say. So back in
I am.
November 27th, which is American Thanksgiving, but we up here in Canada, we celebrate Thanksgiving in October. So this year it was October 13th that we celebrated it. But this past November 27th, my wife and I went through together one of the scariest moments you could ever have, and it was a mini heart attack.
Oh my God.
We both went through one, and that was the hardest. I
The
mean,
both of you.
at the same time, yeah, we were just going through a lot of stress. But like we said, we lost our for Halloween. We lost our channel. That's one of the moments. We lost our Mikey Sus 4 channel that we had on YouTube for 8 years due to a Middle Eastern homeless man who was a hacker. So who knew, right? Stole one of my wife's phones and destroyed our channel. The only thing we had left, thank God, was Facebook, because otherwise I couldn't have been able to keep track of anyone. My contacts would have been gone, everything. So that was in October. That was fun. Before that, my wonderful friend Larry lost his mom a couple months before that. So he has no parents left. And I have a lot of friends who have no parents. And it's really tough. And Tracy, I know exactly where you're coming from. And not only that, but Larry ended up having a heart attack himself a few times.
Oh,
And
good God.
he had it just after he turned 60, like my dad did when he turned 60. So and then we just had a friend who also had a heart attack who turned 40.
Good God.
And
That's
has had
too
it.
young.
And we each, like I said, me and Suzanne had our own form of a heart attack. I mean, I was
Oh,
burning up in my chest. She was going vertigo, dizzy, whatever. That was rough. And I mean, somehow we prayed, we held on to each other, we grabbed each other's hands and both together, and we steady ourselves. And thank God we're still here. Because in my lifetime I've only suffered 2 other heart attacks, and I know exactly where I was when they happened. And one time was at work
Oh, my
when I was
God.
working for Safeway back in the valley.
Grocery store?
Yeah, very tough, very tough. That was the hardest things this year, but we survived them. But we got through them, and as I said, next to Suzanne, Larry is my family. He is my older brother by only a few months over me. And Larry Bartels is fantastic. And he's gone through so much. And now he's moving to try to get into a bigger place. So
Wow.
that's why we couldn't see him tonight on the Christmas. But I told him to rewatch. I told him to watch it. So, yeah.
I love your hat, Mikey, on a good note.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. Well, like I said, Suzanne bought me this. And she has an elf. She has an elf hat that has the ears.
That is
right along there. We're gonna wear those tomorrow. We're going out. We're having our date night tomorrow. So, yeah. So that was the hardest.
Woodchucker works at Safeway as well.
Nice. Yeah,
I really
yes.
like Safeway.
I love Safeway.
Mhm.
Yeah, we have up here in Canada. Thank you so much, Caleb. We have up here in Canada Sobeys, and Sobeys is a division of Safeway here in
No
Canada
way.
proper. Yeah, Sobeys.
Cool.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, now when I moved here 8 years ago, back in September of 2017, if I wanted to, I could have just gone to work for a Sobeys. They had all my recommendations because I was one of their head cashiers back in the Valley of the Sun in Scottsdale, Arizona. So I could have just had all that brought up there, and I could have had the job like that, no problem. But I was ready to retire because I told my dad when he had his attack, I stood and looked him right in the eye, just like I'm trying to look at everybody here. And I said, Dad, I'm not going to end up like this. When I'm ready to walk away, when I am ready to get out of the rat race, I will. And I did. And I'm proud of it. I'm glad I did. Yeah. And my wife saved my life. When I moved here, I found out I had type 2 diabetes because of all the preservatives and things that people eat in food. I had no idea. But my wife saved my life because she brought me here and I found out just in the nick of time. So, yeah.
Okay.
For me.
Chance, can you carry? I got to help my mom.
Yes.
Oh, go ahead.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Okay,
Wow,
so who wants to go after me on the second question there? What was the hardest moment you had to face this year?
Tracy, are you ready?
Yeah,
Yeah. Tracy?
mine came up just
Oh,
just
yes.
like this past week. My mother-in-law passed away. I think
I'm
it
sorry.
was on Wednesday. We drove to where she lived in Panama City. So it's like that's not far from Tallahassee. So it's like about a 2-hour drive. Anyhow, she passed away, and it just was so sad. It was really sad. And it was the last surviving parent my husband had. His dad passed away years ago. Now I come home, and a few days later, tonight is the night of my dad's 15th anniversary of his passing. So now I've got that to deal with it. We call that in my faith. It's we light a yahrzeit candle to respect the dead and people who were with us. And my mom passed away too, so it was like this month is not a good month for me, but this is probably the hardest thing. And then I'm watching TV, right, and I hear that Rob Reiner was sliced up and diced, and then I heard Tony Geary died. And it's like that's just way too much for me to deal. I'm really gutted right now. It's my memory speaking.
By his own son. Unbelievable.
By Nick.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
More than
With all the
Allegedly,
money
right.
he had, he could have seen the best doctors. He could have gone to the best rehabs. You know what I'm saying? He could have found one person in the world to listen to him. And yet
Yeah.
he goes and stabs his dad. That was the answer for him.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
we also talked about Gil Gerard. I mean, from Buck Rogers in 25th
Oh yeah,
Century.
yeah. I meant to say him.
I
too.
practically grew up with that show because and do you want me to mention it now or I'll wait till the further questions and I'll tell you what was my greatest moments. But but I met the director Glenn A. Larson in The Highwayman back in 1987-88. I worked on that, and then I did a movie called Showdown, which came out in 1993, which featured Anna Dona, who was in Boomerang with Eddie Murphy, among other people. So it was good.
See, you let the cat out of the bag. That's why I was saving for Shane, and that's okay. That you're on
It's
the
all right.
highway
I don't see Shane's on.
with Sam Jones. Flash, he started.
And the
Tracy.
great Shane Badler. Yeah.
Shane
from
Badler.
V. Yeah,
From V,
Badler.
the Lizard Woman. Isn't that cool? He was on that in 1987.
Yeah.
Before a
Yeah,
lot of
true.
people-
Caleb, you said you were a native of Arizona. So, yeah, back in 87, 88, that was filmed all over the Phoenix area. And we went out to Riata Pass. We went out to Northeast Scottsdale. We went down to Rio Verde and shot some stuff. Yeah, it was all in that area. 3 episodes I worked on as a extra.
Wow.
My friend Larry worked on all 10, including the
Sweet.
pilot, which was the 2-hour movie that started it. So, yeah. Yes.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of work.
Yeah, it was. Oh, it was fun though. It was fun.
For sure.
I would say Jane Bowler was the best woman I got to work with because best actor or actress. She was so kind, and she helped choreograph a scene for me in one of the episodes. And by the way, all 10 episodes are available on YouTube. All you have to do is type in the Highwayman series, and they're all listed, every one of them. Yeah.
There's Jane Badler. This is what she looked like around that time.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, she's beautiful.
Yeah, that's beautiful, Jane. Yeah. Yeah, she said she had to sit in the makeup chair, to get to where when her face tore off, you saw the lizard thing.
Oh,
anywhere
wow.
from, anywhere from 4 to 6 hours for the makeup. Yeah, I'm not kidding you. That's what she said directly to me. She sat with us at the commissary, which was outside of an old Veterans of Foreign Wars place where we all had setups and everything. And that was one of our locations. And
Wow.
yeah, that was fun. And she sat there with all of us extras and everything. And like I said, she helped guide me in a scene where I play this Army soldier. This is supposed to be doing. We're making up a USO show off the fly, whatever. And the original Les Brown's son, Les Brown Jr., actually does a cameo appearance in the episode. It's called Summer of 45. And I'm standing there and I'm holding a prop gun, but I don't know how to hold it properly and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And so Glenn helped a little bit, but then Jane comes over. She didn't have to do this because she already had her own scenes and everything that was going to follow me. And so she said, okay, you've got to hold this prop gun. You got to, the guy was Greg Mulvaney, who was in the episode as well. And he was this fanatic scientist who had these bombs around him and everything strapped around him. And she says, you got to want to hurt him. You're going to have to be like, your face has to be just emotionless. You just have to run right up there, point the gun, and just go right at him. And if you look at that scene, all her direction, everything I took, made for that scene where I just come in there. I'm standing there as tall as I am. I'm only 5'7", so I'm as tall as I am, and I go in there and just go shoot like that. Perfect. It was perfect,
cool, dude.
In one take. We didn't have to do more than one. So
Wow.
She did a little comeback these days because she's in a cop show on ABC. She was in the V Revival from 2009 to 2011. I mean,
Yes.
But more recently, she's been in a new show as like a police chief. Yeah.
Right. Well, in the V reboot, The Return, when she came back, her daughter was played by Morena Baccarin, who is the wife of Wade Wilson in the Deadpool series.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, that lady.
She's in a new show too. It's on Paramount Plus or CBS, I think. Anyway.
Yes. Right. I'm sorry. Who's up next? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take so much time there.
Are you ready, Zach?
Zach, are you ready?
He said you need some time.
Okay.
I guess I'll go.
Yeah, go ahead, Vince.
Let me see how I do this. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait, I don't want to do it like that. I want to do it where we see everybody else too. Hang on a second. I'll get this right.
No, that's just me. Okay.
I don't know how to do this. All right. Well, anyway, it was losing Facebook through a hacker in Hanoi, Vietnam, because I built up my Nostalgic Pod Blast Facebook group to 7,000 strong, just about 7,000.
Yeah.
And some joker in Hanoi, to get his poops and giggles, decided to do a phishing scheme, and stupid me fell for it. I had a Walking Dead page I set up back when my first episodes of Walking Dead aired, where I got shot by Merle. And I called it The First Walker Shot by Merle on The Walking Dead on AMC, some long, stupid title like that. Anyway, I get a notice, and it looked like it was from Facebook saying, we got a copyright notice. Unless you appeal, your Walking Dead page will be taken down. And it looked so legit. Hadn't had my coffee yet, so I fell for it. I clicked it, and it says, enter your password. Here's the dumb thing. I should have realized I'm already logged in. Why do I need to enter my password? I did anyway.
Yeah.
And apparently what the guy did was he disabled my Facebook account, which affected everything. I was so stupid. As soon as I gave him my password, I noticed, wait a minute, this is not a notification from Meta and Facebook. It's a tag from another page.
Mm,
So,
mm,
and what I hate is a lot of people think I blocked them on Facebook, and I'm like, no, I didn't block you. I got friggin' hacked. And so, long story short, I've contacted Facebook, 3 different Facebook entities or divisions of Meta through email. And this happened, BK on the air, Barry King, Tracy.
Mhm.
This happened
Yeah.
to his wife. And
Oh no.
they emailed
Really?
Facebook and they got it fixed. It took some time. I think
Barry.
it took a couple months. And I sent the email out about 3.5 weeks ago. So I'm being patient. Hopefully it'll get restored. But I can't go live on Facebook with my show. I have people that are not hip to YouTube, believe it or not, that just watched on Facebook Live. So I've lost them in the interim. So I'm hoping to get it all straightened out. But that's got to be the worst thing that happened. That happened on October 22nd, 2025 is when the hacking happened.
God.
And yeah, I'm just
I remember
pretty
you were
sick of it.
fighting it.
Yeah, I'm fighting it, but we'll see what happens. So
Yeah.
there's people starving in the world. There's people dying in the world. There's more
Mhm.
important things than me losing my Facebook. So it's kind of a selfish thing, but it affected my brand temporarily of the Nostalgic Pod Blast, and that's not good. And that affected it's like someone stabbed my child. You know what I mean? Because the Nostalgic
Yeah.
Pod Blast is my child in a way. And
Wow.
this Rob Reiner thing has me so sick because I was such
Me
a big
too.
fan of Norman Lear and All in the Family, and
Right.
I liked a lot of the movies he directed. Man, I mean, I can't believe it. Meathead got meat hooked by his own son.
Mhm.
Sick.
Mhm.
Yeah. Him and Michelle both. I mean, the mom and dad, like they're the ones that you count on the most, and that they did all they could, and that's just a big slap in both their faces.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Chrissy's
All right.
back.
Back
Hey.
again.
This
Chrissy,
is
did you
back.
what's the worst thing that happened to you?
Yeah.
I got monetized.
Oh,
Worst
That was
thing?
the hardest moment. That was
Why is
the
that the
hardest
worst
moment.
thing? Because it's like 50 cents.
I know, but it's just a lot of work. And I work a lot, and I work a lot of hours. Jeff can tell you how many hours a
and you
week I
have to
work.
watch what you say, and I hate that.
Mhm.
You have to watch about the clips. You have to be extra.
Everything.
Yeah, it's a
Everything.
pain in the ass and anything.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
But I am grateful as well. I'm very grateful because I did get monetized. So it's a good and just a lot of dedication and work.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Zach's ready. I saw him raise his hand. There we go.
There we go, Zaki.
Go ahead, Zachy.
Mr. Z.
Mr. Z.
Hardest part about this year that I faced was learning that I was too silent to speak my feelings and not standing up for myself. To be more open and don't be afraid of the repercussions of what I do feel.
That's a good one, Zach.
That's a very good one. Yes.
It's an extremely good one for all
Yeah.
of us.
Yeah, we all have to be, well, I'll answer well, I mean, when it comes to me, I'll let you guys answer first, but when we do question 3, I know something that I learned, something that I gained, which was knowledge, but I'll let you know what that kind of knowledge was.
All right.
So has everyone answered too?
Yeah, well, I think we've all answered too.
Okay. So then question 3. What's something that you lost in 2025? And what is something that you gained? I gained monetization. I gained granddaughter.
Yes.
And I lost a lot of my life and time at work
Wow.
Yep.
because I work so much right now. It's crazy. I mean, there has been Friday nights that I have been getting out of there at like past midnight my time.
Wow.
And I'm just so exhausted. just like,
Mikey, do you know what she does? Chrissy, why don't you tell Mikey what your
Yeah, what do
full-time-
you do, Chrissy?
I run a trucking company in logistics.
Wow.
And
That's
so,
that's a lot. That's files. That's every. Yeah. That's
so we
she's
do,
She's number one at her place. Besides the owners who work her to death, it's like
We don't-
slave for peanuts.
don't say that.
Right, right. They feel that because Chrissy's so important that they have to, run her like a slave even more, right?
Well, I think what it is they see the hub running, right?
Yes.
And it's running and it's running and it's running and it hasn't failed. So all's good. But they don't realize that I'm doing so much.
I worked a lot in business for like 35 years. Can I offer one suggestion? walk into your boss's office and say, "Hey, I want a
Uh-uh.
raise."
My
Oh.
boss is at the corporate office in the Bay Area.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
you can go there. I know you might be down near the Embarcadero or somewhere there.
It's down towards the Bay Area. It's
Oh, it
San
is?
Jose,
Oh, nice, San Jose. Okay.
but I'm up north, Sacramento area. So
Oh, you're way up in Sacramento. Okay, Sacramento.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You always think of that song by Diane Warwick whenever I hear San Jose.
Jeff says,
Do
Jeff-
you know the way to San Jose? Bum, 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 bum.
do you see what Jeff says?
Yeah.
Jeff says, I work
Oh,
too
yeah,
much.
Chrissy works
Yeah.
so much.
She works
Yeah.
hard for the money.
That's it.
Works hard for the money.
Who was that? Gloria? Who sang that song?
Donna
No,
Summer.
that's Donna Summer.
Donna
She was
Summer.
hard for the money.
Cool.
Yes. Great video, by the way. It's like a
Mhm.
woman. It's like woman power. Donna Summer.
that? You
Yeah.
Fry it up in a pan. What was that one? Never let them know you're not a man, or what?
Marjorie ad.
Okay, I want to do this. I want the song 9 to 5 because that would be the perfect hours. I wish I could do
Nine
that.
to five. Yeah, Dolly Parton.
I
Yeah.
wish I could do that.
My boss won't seem to let me. Yeah.
In a perfect
Exactly.
world.
Oh, thank you so much, Waj. Oh, thank you. You posted
Wajamin
my
is
blogger.
ama-
Thank you.
Wajamin is
Wajamin.
my managing mod.
Oh, yay. Thank you so much. Is it Wajamin? Nice.
Wajamin. Wajamin.
Wajamin. Wajamin.
Wajamin.
Oh,
Wajamin with you.
We've been jamming. Like, yeah.
Wajamin.
So
Like
who wants to
Bob
go
Marley.
next? Yeah, thank you so much. Who wants to go
Zach's
next?
ready.
And then Question 3.
Zach's ready.
Ah,
All right,
Zach's
Zach,
ready.
good
Go,
job.
Zach. Go ahead, Zach.
Gained my forever family, monetization, and community. I lost my 2 grandmothers.
Mm.
No. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Too.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Zach.
about that there, Zachy.
I'm sorry for everyone here that has had loss this year. That's hard.
It's tough.
Everyone in chat, everyone on panel, loss is hard and everyone deals with it differently. So don't think that you're taking too long or you're not doing something right. It's just everyone handles it differently.
That's
Mhm.
right.
Well stated. Very well.
Well, I guess I'll go next because I'm adding to what I said in question 2.
Okay.
Larry lost his mom, Charlene, back in the summer.
Mm.
And this was just after when she passed is when Larry had his heart attack and he went through everything he's going through right now. I would never wish it on anyone. It just makes me so sad. Charlene was my mother from another mother. I loved her.
Mm.
She and my mother got along together so well. Larry and I, like I said, we've been kids. We were friends. We became family. My mother and father adopted Larry as my
Oh.
older brother. Charlene, his mom, rest in peace, was there for me and Larry and my brother Phil and James, my best friend who lives in Idaho, who I've known for 51 years, only 1 year or more, or no, around the same time. Sorry, 50 years too. But she was there for us, right? And she took us. She was a hippie, born and bred. She was a hippie with a generous heart. She took me to a Monkees concert. I
Oh,
got
wow.
Davy Jones and Mickey Dolenz.
Mhm.
Now, these were guys I grew up with as a kid. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm talking to Davy Jones. The Davy Jones. Who did the thing
Hey.
with Maureen McCormick and the Brady Bunch and whatever.
That's what I was about to say.
And I was going to say, and I asked him all these questions. I said, well, what do you do, Dave? And then what Davey says, well, I own a ranch, I own a horse, place outside of London. I run horses, I ride them. He used to be a jockey. You knew that, right? Before he even did all this monkey thing, he was a jockey. So he used to run horses and ride horses and race horses. Charlotte took me there. And then she took me to see Donovan in concert. We had a concert in the
Hey.
Round Place. Yeah. called what was the name of it? I know Caleb knows it, but Celebrity Theater. That's it. The Celebrity Theater
Mm.
in the round. And the person who opened for him was Judy Collins, like send in the clowns. You know?
Wow.
And then
Incredible.
before Donovan started his first set, we had met him backstage. Charlene brought me there, and we talked. And I said, "Okay," I said, "Please, Donovan," I said, when you do your second set, I said, if you want to, I said, please, can you start playing Atlantis, which is what you did with Paul McCartney of the Beatles."
Mm.
And he says, well, I'll think about it. He says, I'll think of what to do. Guess what? Starting his second set, the first chords of Atlantis, and I'm like,
Wow.
I'm only sitting 3 rows back from the stage. I'm right there with Larry and his mother. I lost it. I said, my
Mhm.
God. And then
Oh
he
my
heard me sing. And then he heard me sing along with the harmony part. And he was like, wow. And he just gave me a big thumbs up. And he said, and this is for my friend Mikey. He says, I want to play this song. You can't go wrong with that. I mean,
Yeah,
the only other time in my lifetime where I got to sing with greats was the Little River Band. I got to sing with them in a concert in a
Nice.
casino ballroom some years ago. And they were my favorite harmony band growing up in the 70s, the folk rock and everything like that. So I've had some good moments. But yeah, the hardest this year was losing Charlene, my mother from another mother. It still hurts me because, I look at Larry, I understand what he's going through, but I can't even begin to understand losing a parent, much less both your parents. And my wife, Suzanne, a long time ago, she lost both her parents. My brother-in-law, that was another hard part. He lost his mom, lost his dad before that. So
That's ridiculous. I'm so sad.
that was this year. But the one thing I did gain is real quick. The thing I gained was from the losses that we received from the channel we lost and so other things. I did gain some further knowledge that you need to be, you don't need to be selfish, but you do need to be a bit more picky, and you have to be a lot more careful of what you say and do on anything related to YouTube, Facebook, anything. Because next year they're going to start monitoring us even closer. And if you say even the wrong thing, even one wrong thing, you could end up in jail. You could
Oh
end
my
up,
God.
Especially in
Right.
Canada.
especially
And
in Canada.
Look what they're doing in England. People are
Yes.
going to jail because of social media posts. It's like ridiculous.
And they're going to put that in place here in Canada too, Chance. I got to be
heard.
very extra careful. Yeah,
I heard. Unbelievable.
yeah. It's
I
crazy.
agree. What a great story, Jeff says to you, Mikey.
Oh, thank you. Thank you,
Sad.
Jeff. Thanks.
Oh, Wajamin.
Who's next?
Wajamin says losing your parents is hard. I lost mine years back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Oh.
Suzanne lost both hers by the time she reached 18. She had to move out of her place where she lived back in Newfoundland in St. John's when she was 12. And then the last parent she lost was her father, whose name was John Craig. And she is related to Daniel Craig, who recently finished up his tenure as James Bond. That is her blood relative on her
Oh my
father.
gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look
So-
what Jeff said. This is true.
Yeah, and blessed to have my mom and dad 95 and 90. Yes, my parents, my dad just turned 81, and my mother back in July turned 79. So I am very happy to have
Wow.
this too.
Amen. I told y'all you'd love Mikey. He's one of us.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chance. Oh my God.
Oh wow, Wajamin. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I'm
it's kind
sorry.
of-
Yeah, no kidding.
It's
I'm sorry
kind of
too.
different for me.
And I'm
because-
sorry for your losses, Tracy, too. I'm sorry. I know. It's been hard.
What were you saying there, Chrissy?
It's different. It's different for me because my grandparents raised me for the majority of my childhood. So when I lost my grandparents, it felt like I lost my parents. But now I have my mom and my dad, and they're great support. But my mom is sick, and I help care for her. She has Parkinson's stage 4, and it's been a blessing though because of the time that I didn't have with her. when I was young, I'm getting with her now.
Right.
That's well stated.
Yeah.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it really means a lot to me that I get to get up in the morning and go in and help her and do things with her and talk to her and just a conversation, you know.
Right.
Because growing up, I loved my grandparents. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to start crying because I loved my grandparents so much. They meant the world to me.
I love this lady right over here. Every single morning, I get to wake up next to Suzanne and our 2 babies. We have 2 cats. Moon
Nice.
Pie and Deja Vu, and Moon Pie's turning 9 next year.
Cute.
And Deja Vu just turned 5, and I'm petting Moon Pie right now. And you know, every morning I say, you know, both Suzanne and I, we kiss each other. We say to each other, "Thank you, God, for bringing us both together for another day, another." You know, goal towards our
Mhm.
final mission. And when we're ready to go, you take us together, God, but not too early. Don't do like you did in November.
Please,
That was a wake-up
no
call.
more. My
Yeah,
cup
that
is
Thanksgiving
full.
was a wake up call for both of us, definitely. So, yeah. And like we said, we both share type 2 diabetes. So we really have to be careful what we eat, drink, and our lifestyle. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
Definitely.
remember asking my grandfather one time because him and my grandma hit their 50th wedding anniversary. And I remember asking my grandpa was very, very special to me. Very, very special to me. He was my rock. He taught me so much in life. And I remember one time I asked him what was the secret to a good marriage. And I think I was in junior high or high school or early high school, like freshman year. And my grandpa said, well, there are 3 things that I would say that help. And I said, what is that? And he said, because I want to know for a relationship in my life someday. My grandpa said, never go to bed mad.
No.
Never go to bed mad.
No.
2, never cheat on each other.
Right.
And 3, patience and kindness, understanding.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And communication is key.
Mhm.
That's what my
Yes.
mom and dad said. They
Mhm.
just celebrated their 50th wedding anniversary back in 2014, and in 2019, 55 years. And they have been married now, like I said, since 64, so 61 years. Wow. Yeah,
Oh,
61. And I just turned the big 60 in September.
Yeah.
You
My
did.
grandpa,
I'm turning that in June next year. So, yeah. So.
You don't look
I
a day
remember-
over 50, my brother.
Oh, thank you. Well, my wife doesn't look over 40, so I tell her that. But she's turning 60 next year, so yeah.
I learned a lot from my grandparents. I learned how love was
mhm.
and how much they loved each other. And like they would argue, right?
Right.
But they would always have each other's back, no
All the
matter
time.
what.
You made
It's
me think of another
unconditional.
song.
It's
Mhm.
it's unconditional love. It truly is. The bond that we
Mhm.
shared when we first connected online. I mean, some people are still saying we should make a movie about our lives, how we started. Like we started on internet on Facebook. That was the first time I ever joined Facebook. Was March 1st of 2010, and I've been with this lady since then. Like since that time, all that history, and it's just amazing. And we always communicated. We always called each other. We always talked about things. We knew we all came from different relationships that went sour, all went bad. But the one thing that kept us going all the time was love we had for each other, the bond we had for each other, and especially, and that's how long my parents have been able to get along for so well, is communication. My
Yes.
mom and dad will pound that into our
Yes.
heads. And say,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
communication is the key to
It
any
is.
relationship. It is.
Christy made me think of another song. I want to know what love is. That foreigner song. I'm serious. She keeps saying things that makes you think of songs, classic songs.
Yeah.
Good. Let's
Foreigner.
learn them out let's do it. Let's do it.
It's a song
I
that
want to know what
everyone
love
listens to.
is.
Like,
That's it. I couldn't hit the high note.
that played like every 15 minutes back in the day, at least in my area.
I know. What that's
Well,
the first thing I thought was Foreigner 4. And I remember
Yeah.
getting so embarrassed driving around with my parents because that song would come on. It's so good when we make love. It's
Yeah.
understood. And I knew what it was, and I'd be so embarrassed, when I was a kid.
Ah.
Oh, I'm
We
waiting
make
for
love
waiting
and
for a
it's
girl like
all
you.
good.
I've been
Yeah.
waiting That's it. For a girl.
For a girl like you.
Oh
Yeah.
God,
To come into my life. Yes.
so sappy now.
I know. What happened? We're all emotional tonight. What's going on?
Well, you want to hear a funny thing, panel? Next year, I've been singing since 1996. It'll be my 30th anniversary singing. June 1st, 1996 was the first time I started singing. Thank you to my beautiful sisters. I have two. Bernadette, who told me after I had a terrible relationship end, she said, "Why don't you go and sing karaoke?" And I said, well, it was something still new then, so I was like not quite knowing what to do. So I said, okay, I'll go try it. Well, the first thing I did was Babe by Styx. I did it terrible. I know I did it terrible. But some people still applauded it. So I said, okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to practice this song. And then when I come back, and then I did it again about almost 3 weeks later, and I got a standing ovation. And from that point on, I said, that's all I want to do to get rid of all the pain, things I go through. Music is what keeps me going. Larry will tell
Absolutely.
you that too. Larry's been in music. He's been in television, film. It what keeps him going. If he couldn't do it, he wouldn't do it anymore. So that's
Jeff, you're a good man. You are a very good man. You don't need to apologize, Jeff. I understand. I understand. I know your story. So, anyways, so
have we all covered 3?
I think we have all covered 3. Zach,
Okay.
where are you at, bud?
Yeah.
Did Zach cover 3?
I believe yes, he did.
Y'all covered 3? Okay.
Yeah, we did. And did you, Chance? You covered 3, right?
Pretty
Question
much,
3.
yeah. We're good. We can move on.
Okay, good. All
Okay.
right. So let's move to 4 then.
Yes. So, question 4.
All right.
Did this year change your outlook on life, people, or yourself?
Oh my God. Can I take this one real quick?
Yeah,
don't
you
got
go.
Yeah.
You go.
He's like, hey,
Like, me.
pick me, Chrissy, pick me.
My producer Natalie has made me see a whole new outlook on life about the world in a worldly point of view. From a worldly point of view, it's amazing. Like I've changed so much in the last 3 months. I don't know where to begin. I mean, I've changed so much about my views and what I do. By the way, I want to say to Chrissy, congratulations to your cousin.
Oh, on her new show.
She's got a new
Yeah.
show on
Yeah.
News Nation. She's left the Fox News channel to have her own show, 10 p.m. at night, Monday through Friday on News. I don't know what News Nation is, but it's apparently a major news station. I don't.
Yeah,
Well,
I've
I've
heard
seen it.
that.
I've seen it.
Seen
News
it.
Station. I just saw one of their shows the other day. Yeah, it's
and I
on
think they're
YouTube.
new.
It's on there. It's on
So
there.
if you don't,
I don't think they're right. Or I think they're kind of
can't.
what?
You sound robotic. Is it me?
Yeah, you just sounded robotic on your mic there.
Yeah,
Chance.
your mic is robotic.
Yeah, you were going like danger, Will Robinson, danger.
Yeah.
Hello.
I was like,
Hello.
Chance. Okay, there you
better
go. You're good.
Hello.
Yeah,
Um,
you're good. You're
And
good.
Chance,
Oh,
just in
oh,
case
it's-
the people don't know, will you tell them who my cousin is?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, Katie Pavlik. She's a commentator on the news. Now, here's the thing. What I like about where she's going is it's neutral. It's not left or right. It's center. And I like that. Like C-SPAN. To my knowledge, it's not like it's Newsmax or something that's hard right. So anyway,
yeah, they
You
just
just tell
talked
the news
news.
as it is.
Congratulations.
Writer thing too. So yeah,
congratulations to Katie Pavlik. That's amazing. Your cousin.
Katie.
Just tell the
All right,
news.
First cousin. It's your
You'll
first
take a
cousin,
class.
right, Chrissy?
My second cousin.
second cousin. That's
So
awesome.
yeah, it was my grandmother's sister, right? And she married Joe Pavlish. And then they had 3 kids, and she is the child of one of their kids.
Well,
You can take me off
But
big now. I think I'm done.
Okay.
If you want to.
If you want to.
I don't know why my Southern accent's coming out. Newsmax. It's Newsmax. Oh, someone said it's Newsmax. I heard it was News
is it
Nation. I don't think
Newsmax?
that's right. It's not Newsmax. Al. Oh, that's my buddy Al Hardy. It's News
Yeah,
Nation.
that's Al Hardy. Hi, Al.
Al Hardy. It's
Yeah,
the one-
yeah.
You know who else is on that News Nation? Is that the Banich woman, the fill-in for Dan Abrams on Patrol Live. She's on there.
Okay,
So I know
cool.
she's pretty left, so that's what I'm saying. It's like got all kinds of views on there.
Right.
I
Mhm.
don't think it's not Newsmax. It's News Nation.
News Nation.
News
I've seen
Nation.
it.
That's
I
what
It's
had-
like they just tell the
Ashley
news.
Maddox. Huh?
They don't
Yeah.
tell. They don't tell from any slant, from any side. They just tell you what's going on, and that's pretty much their view.
I like that though. I like when it's
Mhm.
not. It's
And I
not.
like,
I mean,
and I
dirty.
like that they use,
know that.
yeah, and I like that they use from culpable sources. Like the one episode I saw recently, they talked to TMZ. TMZ can get it right, but why do so many people hate on TMZ? TMZ's actually there. They've seen what happened. They know firsthand. They stood there. They know what was going on. So
RV11. Yeah.
especially this thing with Reiner. I mean, they had a TMZ woman talking to the News Nation lady. So I was like, yeah.
I agree with you. Harvey Levin, he used to be on the first thing I saw him on was on the doggone People's Court. He was like the
Yes,
on the People's Court before he started TMZ.
that's
lawyer.
right.
Oh yeah.
I remember Harvey Levin, yeah, attorney. Yeah, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Anybody else ready to go for number 3 or 4?
See his
Sorry.
ads on
Is it
TV.
4? Is it 4?
Number 4. It's 4. Zach's ready. Okay, good job,
Go ahead,
Zach.
Zach.
Hey,
Go ahead,
Zach.
Zach.
Hey.
This year has changed my outlook on people. I learned what to look for in who I want in my life.
Anything else, Zach?
No, he's saying it all right there.
Okay, awesome. All right.
Right, Zach.
He
That
said,
was a lot.
No, Mikey. No, I got it.
No, he
Uh,
said it all right there.
Tracy, I pass it to you next. You go. I'll go after
No,
you.
thanks. Oh.
Tracy next. Okay.
Yeah,
Let me move
Tracy,
people.
my
Let me
life has
move the
changed.
Ouija board like on an aircraft carrier.
No,
don't know if you guys
Ouija,
know.
No.
No, a Ouija board on an aircraft carrier is the ship, and they move the pieces around the aircraft carrier.
Oh, okay. I
it's
thought you were
not
talking about the horror film called Ouija.
Mm,
No.
it's called a Ouija board because they're moving things up the planchets around the planes, the
Jet,
people. Yeah,
Yes.
but it's planes and people and crews and equipment, and they're moving it around so that everyone can see what's going on the deck.
So then, in case if you have a final destination, you're not in the same seats.
No,
Can't have that.
it's just called a Ouija board because you're moving stuff around the board. basically.
I know. Yeah.
So when I
Chrissy,
tell people at work,
Chrissy,
Right.
I forgot to congratulate you not only for the success of your channel, getting all those views, but
thank you.
Navy beat Army again, didn't they? 2 years in a row? Or am I
That's
wrong?
That's right. They
Good
did.
shipping!
Last week, why didn't we say anything, or did someone else say something? I don't remember that coming up.
I remember it coming up because I was watching it. Me and my dad were watching it, and when the Navy won, we were like, yeah, 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 yeah.
I mean, on the
Like-
show,
It was that field goal right at the end that we won with the field goal at the end.
Mhm.
Oh man! And I know the Army people; they were like, "Oh, rah!"
Yeah, some of my closest friends are
Thank
Army
you.
people, and I'm just not gonna text them or say anything. I'm just gonna.
I love that matchup every year.
So do I.
What I was disappointed in was when I went to when I was in Arizona. I went to Arizona State University, Sun Devils. Yeah, great guys there.
Yeah.
Anyway, every time they play the Territorial Cup, which is almost as old as the Yale Harvard matchup every year in college football, we lost to Tucson this year. Those dang Wildcats.
Tracy, are you ready?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead, Grace. I'm sorry.
No,
Sorry.
you're good. It's all good.
Sports
um,
related.
I don't know. I think I've changed in a way where, like, you see my bookshelves.
Yeah.
They're loaded. I can't stand this, so I'm doing early spring cleaning. I'm trying to get a little bit more, learning to get a little bit more organized. You know, so I'm seeing more things that I kind of felt negligent on, and it's true. I mean, I know we all get busy, but I mean, you know, your life changes because you want it to, you know, to work right, and
Yeah.
I can't have all these books like this to work right in my life.
Yeah.
Love it.
I love your
Mhm.
organization. That's because that's something that Suzanne and I had to do. We had a lot of stuff that we brought up, but we sacrificed a lot of items.
Mhm.
Back in California, we were staying in a place called Porterville for about a month because we were thinking we were going to have a home there. We were going to establish a home in California, but it never happened. So we left a lot of stuff there and brought a lot of stuff up here with us. And then we just went through a lot of, cleaning, and we did a lot of cleaning out, and we had to because apparently this building doesn't care about people that are suffering bed bug attacks. And we were having that. So we had to clear out a lot of stuff for that. Still do. Yeah.
You get a lot of roaches.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But we have 2 cats. They're our pest control. We call Deja Vu, our 5-year-old. She kills mice. She's a hunter.
Cool.
She wipes out mice. And then Moon Pie, who's the 9-year-old, will be the 9-year-old in March next year. She is the one that goes after the cucarachas, the bed bugs, the ants, the spiders, you name it. Anything that's on the floor, anything that's running around, she's after them all the time.
The only reason why I ask you about that, I don't mean to be too personal, but like if you're living like in a very old building and you were saying that your landlord is kind of like he doesn't really or she doesn't really care.
They don't really care. She doesn't care. Yeah,
we live in a 60-year-old building. When I
Yeah.
lived back home in Chicago.
I hate chance. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Chicago. Finish your thought.
No, that's it.
Okay. We were talking about Gil Gerard on my show, The Nostalgic Pod Blast. Mikey and I passed away.
You did.
He played
We
Buck
did.
Rogers. Something you said about the bugs, Tracy, reminded me
Yeah.
there was a magazine called Crazy Magazine published by Marvel Comics. It was kind of like Mad Magazine. They parodied TV shows and movies, and they had a parody of Buck Rogers in the 25th century, and it was titled Baked Roaches in the 25th Century.
Oh God!
Isn't that disgusting? But it was
I
baked
remember
roaches.
Crazy Magazine. Yeah,
Funny.
That's all I had to say.
Alfred E. Newman of the Mad Magazine gang.
Well, it was the guy with the little hat. You know, the Alfred E. Newman of Crazy Magazine was like, it looked like the dude in Fat Albert. Who was the dude that had that weird hat like over their eyes?
Oh,
It looked like that.
yeah. I can't.
Jammin says creep show.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was with the roaches. That was man, what's that actor's name? He was in
That
Superman
was
2 as the president. E.G. Marshall. E.G. Marshall.
Marshall.
Okay.
Without his hairpiece. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Pratt. Hey,
Yeah,
got some
Mr.
blood,
Pratt.
Mr. Pratt. Yeah.
Are you okay, Mr. Pratt?
That was that whole thing was creepy. Leslie Nielsen was in it as a psycho. With
Oh,
Ted
yeah,
Danson
with
burying
Ted
him in the
Danson.
sand.
Yeah, with Ted Danson. Yeah.
And what's her name? Adrienne Barbeau was in it. Hal Holbrook was in it. All-star cast in the original Creep Show. There was a sequel too. I didn't care for, but sorry,
Yeah.
this isn't my show. I always talk about this stuff on my show.
Yeah, and then there's the, of course, my favorite of that is Stephen King as the, the
hillbilly. The
hillbilly. Yeah,
found
who
the
found the
meteor.
meteor.
All that stuff grew all over his body, and he kept itching and pouring water on it, made it grow more.
Yeah, that was the
Mhm.
sad life. That was called The Sad Life of Jordy Verrill.
I got it right here. Oh, I don't.
Yeah, that was a bizarre one.
Oh, Chance is going to show and tell.
Oh, here we go.
Chance is going to show and tell.
Okay,
Here it comes.
Yeah, I guess I'm okay. So I'll do mine after he does the show and tell on the. Are we on number 4? Yeah, number
Yes,
4.
we're on number 4.
Sweet. Okay.
And then afterwards, we do open panel where we just talk and discuss things. And then I tonight actually have wrote and composed a closing that I would like to do,
Oh,
which
sweet.
is something brand new for me.
Awesome.
Oh, he found it.
For my thrill.
Oh no!
Good chance.
Ah,
Chance, you keep disappearing.
I know.
oh yeah, I told him that before. He was disappearing into his background.
Yeah,
Let me
you're
take it off.
disappearing.
Let me take it off the background. Doggone it!
Looks like a brick wall.
I took it
Oh no,
off.
it's seascape. There you go.
Yeah, there he is.
Make me big if you can.
Okay. Okay, I can make you
Oh
big.
yeah, great
I'm
show.
making big.
Creep Show.
Oh,
There's
no.
Welcome back, Zach.
that the movie's based on. There it is right now.
Yeah,
Wow.
there's that cue with the comic book where he says, "I'll get you for throwing away my comic book," and he creates his own voodoo doll of his dad.
I like that. I like the creep show.
Oh, it's
Inside,
fantastic.
it's got all the gore and everything.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll open
Hi,
it up.
Killer Kyle.
Was that the one? Chance, was that the one that also said, "I want my cake"?
Yep. And there's Stephen King on the back. looking
Oh
freaky.
yeah, there he is.
He didn't have the beard in the show, in the movie.
no,
Oh,
no.
look, there's all the roaches coming out of his mouth.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I remember that
oh, yeah.
for a while, but I remember it.
Wow.
Very
Wow.
good to see you, Killer Kyle. Always.
Yeah, good to see you, Killer Kyle.
I can hold my breath a long time.
Well, hello, Juan Perez.
One time. Yeah.
And Ted Danson,
Um,
right before Cheers started. Right before Cheers started.
I think his wife was played by the female part of the team of Shields and Yarnell. I think that was his wife, Ted Danson's wife in the movie. In their segment.
my cake.
Yeah, I want my cake. Yeah.
Wow.
I want my cake, Bedelia.
Hi, Juan Perez. Good to see you.
All right,
Well,
Welcome.
I can show you more, but it's kind of gory and I don't know. Somebody might get offended.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I've seen the second one too. There was a sequel, but it
That's
wasn't
what I
as
was
good
saying. It
as the
wasn't very
original.
good. With that thing in the
Yeah.
lake. Remember that this thing in the lake that was ripping people's legs off?
Yes. Yeah, I do remember. Well, I told you my wife's favorite holiday is Halloween. Mine is Christmas.
I love Halloween too.
Oh my god!
Halloween.
And if
2,
you guys,
Witch.
I
mean,
apologize for my pug. I could hear her very loudly through my cancellation. So I'm like, oh my God, if I could hear her through my cancellation headset, then I know you guys have to be able to hear
Right.
her.
Yeah, she's cute.
Yeah, as far as number 4 for me, I think it's pretty basic. My outlook on people in life, well, first for myself, I'm pretty easy. I named it Chattyblogger MS because I'm a chatterbox, and my wife loves it. But she says sometimes you just got to be able to allow other people to talk. And you know what? Perfect advice, son. I totally agree with you. So I'm trying to change that. That part of me is like speaking a lot because like I said, Warehouse 13 brain here, and if you get that from Sci-Fi Network, yeah, you'll know what I'm talking about. But as far as like people, I mentioned it a week ago. I mentioned about my rant, and the rant that I mentioned in our rehearsal show of Nostalgic Pop Blast.
Yeah.
A year ago, I had seen that when it came to Santa Claus, he had 3 elves to help him. This was in our local mall that we go to. This is in I go to see a movie, eat at Chipotle, things like that. What I saw just totally disgusted me. There was people waiting in line, and the same thing happened again this year. So that is why I'm talking about this subject. There are people that wait in line for hours with their kids. They want to see Santa. And guess what Santa and the 3 elves are doing? Texting, talking.
Unbelievable.
While people are waiting in freaking line for up to 5 hours.
Yeah.
Because the mall is open until 9, okay, on the weekdays, and until 6 on the weekends. So only open until 6. Now, why? What is more important to you to be talking or texting to somebody else while you got people with their kids, adults with their kids, waiting to see Santa Claus all this time? Even some of these kids have never met Santa Claus in the flesh. Never have. But this would be their first time. But you're keeping them waiting in line while you're going all that. For me, that just killed it. For me, it was like I said, what happened to the true meaning of Christmas? What happened to us? It was gone. It was gone. I had a fuller beard than this. I had to get it cut because the Blue Jays lost to the Dodgers in World Series. And no, I lost the bet, so I had to cut it short. But anyway, last year I was ready. I wanted it. I'm retired. I said, look, I'll do it for nothing. I'll go there with my big long beard. I'll sit there for hours and hours. Let the kids sit on me. If they want to pee on or piss on me or whatever, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm that way. I love kids. I never got to be a dad. She never got to be. Well, she got to be a stepmom to kids, but I never got to be a dad to kids. But I did take care of my nephews and nieces growing up. So watching all these kids just standing there, not knowing what's going on, And these 4 people who have no care in the world at all,
Yeah.
posing like they're Santa Claus and the elves. That is the outlook. I'm like, something's got to give. You somehow Christmas has to come back to what it's all about. Jesus Christ's birth, family, gatherings. Bring back the family. The family's gone. Families just do not exist much anymore. It is absolutely true. We need to bring them all back. The love has to be there. The connection has to be there. That's what needs to change. It needs to come back.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I have a younger sister. I am the oldest.
Yeah.
I have a younger sister. I have 2 younger sisters and a brother.
Mhm.
We took my Chance?
Right.
Okay. We took my littlest sister, the youngest, the baby of the family, to the mall. I don't know if you know the Bay Area in California, but it was the Concord Mall.
I know what the Concord Mall is. Yes.
Okay, so we took her there. It was the year that the plane crashed into the mall, and she saw the plane come through the top of the roof of the mall, and Santa
no.
Claus got killed.
Oh no.
And so she has her whole life been like, there's no such thing as Santa Claus. He's dead. I seen it. Like, she's
Wow.
seriously from like 3 years old been like, no.
Yeah,
No.
she don't understand.
Yeah.
I have
she-
a friend who lives down in Louisiana, to emphasize your point, Chrissy, and he lost some relatives at Christmas time. He doesn't believe in Thanksgiving. He doesn't believe in Christmas. He says to him,
I
it's
just-
dead.
I
It
have
just
people
never
in my
does.
life that just choose not to Christmas anymore because
Right.
they have no family, or their family's not around, or they just choose like. And I did I wanted to say thanks to someone. Cursed did tell me last night that Bah Humbug, he researched it, and it means celebrate Christmas in your own way.
Yes.
And that was a fact. I was like, are you serious? So I researched it today, and I was like, oh, that's
Well,
interesting.
as
Because
I
everybody puts Bah Humbug with Scrooge, right?
Of course.
But it just means celebrate in your own way.
Right. It
That's
doesn't
actually
mean
what
it doesn't mean like you're bashing the holiday.
Yeah,
Far
exactly.
from it. Far from it. Suzanne and I pleasantly for the last 8 years have always received presents from Santa. We believe in Santa Claus. But to us, he's also known as Saint Nicholas. And Saint Nicholas, whatever he does, it has something to do with quantum mechanics, quantum space-time, a wormhole, whatever it is. But every time he flies over a city or village, this is true, and NORAD has tracked it as such, he takes the presents that are going to go to the particular city or village, and he puts them out, and somehow through some kind of quantum space-time continuum, they end up in your place. I swear to you. Last year, I did a test. She and I, we did a stream. I went to bed. She went to bed. 10 minutes later, thump, 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 thump on our tile floor. We woke up, looked over. He'd been there. He had dropped all of our presents there on our tile floor here in our small apartment and in our bags. We have those stockings. We have stockings back here for the cats, for us. All of them were full. Everything. Isn't that amazing? That's a true miracle. Because there is now, and I know he exists because there's no way. I mean, we live on the 13th floor. So there's one window, one big window. He's not coming through there. The door is locked. We double lock it every night before we go to bed because some of the neighbors in here are little, so we close that. It's double locked. He's not coming through the ceiling. There's no way because, we got some weirdo that lives above us. Sorry to say that. But anyway, but the whole point is
Shots fired!
somehow-
Shots fired!
Yeah, right.
Dang, 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 dang.
Bing, 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 bing. But somehow St. Nicholas finds a way to get presents, and I mean really good presents and really good chocolates and things like that into our apartment. We still can't explain it. I don't know what happens with it. I don't.
Wow.
But I see it on the NORAD radar when he's flying overhead. Yeah, you better be in bed by the time he's in your area. That's
What's
all
that, Chance?
I'm sorry, Chance. Go ahead.
Oh no! I was just going to ask Chrissy a question. You said cursed. I hope there's no wolf in that cursed.
Curse zero. Curse zero.
Curse
Okay.
zero.
You know what I'm saying, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Curse zero actually said to me, yeah, there's no wolf in there. There's no predator in there.
No.
But no, Curse just said that he learned
So-
that bah humbug meant that. And I thought that was a really interesting fact. You know me with
Right.
brain bending stuff. And I'm like, oh, interesting. That's a first I've heard of that fact.
See,
So
when
I
I
just-
heard Zach talk about Jesus Christ, and I said, yes, that is the true miracle of Christmas. It's first and foremost, should be on everybody's mind, even
Correct.
if you're not Catholic, even if you're not Christian. Okay, knowing that a special event occurred over 2,000 years ago, and it's a
Yes.
beautiful thing. And then, if you want to believe in the spirit of Christmas, the true meaning of Christmas is Jesus' birth, but the spirit of Christmas, believe in Santa. I mean, come on. I told you the last 8 years, we can't explain it. There's no, but there should be no explanation. It's a mystery, and eternally it stays there, and it's beautiful. And every
Yeah.
year we say we believe, we fervently believe it, we are sincere about it, and we get our presents. Not one bit of coal.
I think
yet.
in every aspect of life, believing is the
Yeah.
major key in all of it. Just
True is.
believing.
True is, yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Believe that you can do it. Believe that you could go the distance. Believe that you have the strength. Believe
Right.
that you can.
Yeah.
You could, I mean, literally just believe in it. Believe. And I think it gives us the power somehow by
Right.
believing.
Definitely. And I
But-
think that what I mentioned about family, that should answer it for me. So you guys go ahead and do your number 5 question, because
Okay.
for me, that's the one thing that's never talked about enough anymore is family.
You made me
Yeah.
think of
We've been
another
talking
song,
about it.
In Excess, the one thing.
Right?
Yeah.
excess.
Zach, I would love to see you grow some tomatoes. Can you grow tomatoes in
Can
Colorado?
I get a tomato? Yeah, he can. Yeah.
I know we grow tomatoes amazing here, but I don't know about Colorado and the weather and stuff and where you're at.
Well,
so.
as long as he doesn't go 8 miles up into the Pikes Peak and whatever, because that's where the animals live, dude. It's like after the 8 mile mark. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have to put up deer fencing where I lived for growing tomatoes because the deer would eat them all, and my
Mm.
rose bushes. They
And
ate
then
my rose bushes down to like just the stalk. Like the it was just
you want to hear some
I
funny?
came across in Colorado the funniest thing in the world. I saw a Bigfoot crossing sign.
oh, I
Yeah.
see those here in
Yeah, well,
California.
Both
Where's
ways.
Danny
Both
Staten when we
ways.
need him?
Yeah, I know. I see those here in California up towards the redwoods, up towards
Yes.
Eureka. Yeah. and-
You know where Stinson Beach is, right, Chrissy?
Mhm.
And you know where they have the big the woods there, the big redwood trees and everything like that. And yeah, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous. But yeah, there is a lot of cryptids up there.
yeah. You know what?
You don't
I
wanna be
love
there- you don't want to be there by yourself.
no.
No. No.
Margaret, I love Montana. It's so beautiful there. It's just so windy.
Yeah.
I was surprised because I guess I'm spoiled with where I live. There's fruit trees everywhere where I live, right? We have all kinds of fruit trees everywhere. Like
Yeah.
every yard has like persimmons and lemons and oranges and apricots and peaches. And I live in the middle of the orchard areas. So there's so many fruit stands and orchards and fresh fruit all the time. And it's just, you're used to it, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, then you go to Montana and I was like, where are all the fruit trees?
Yeah.
Where are the fruit trees? There is none.
Where are all the fruit trees? But I guess it's because I live in an agricultural hub in California in the valley. So
Are you in
just-
the inner coast? Do you live in the inner coast?
I'm in
Yeah?
the Sacramento area.
Yeah, I know where Sacramento, but I mean, like, yeah, they call that like
Yeah.
Central. Well, Central Coast is further.
They call it the
south.
Valley.
If you go up, it's like Sacramento.
Yeah, they call it the valley. So it's right at the bottom of the Sierra Nevadas where I'm at.
Nice.
It's
That's
about
why you don't want to go over the Donner Pass, right?
yes, so it's about
Don't
3
you know what I
hours.
mean? It's like no.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
do
about
that.
3 hours to go to Nevada and 3 hours to go to the coast. So I'm right in the middle.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if you go east of you, you'll run into Reno and Tahoe and all that. So
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Margaret has apple, cherry, pear, and plum trees in our yards. Okay,
Nice.
that's good. See, where I went, I was like, where are all the trees? Yeah.
well, in
But yeah.
in the place where my parents are in Scottsdale, Arizona, my mother grows lemons and limes.
Nice.
Oh,
from
she
trees.
said they're in the backyards on the ranches. Okay, maybe that's why I didn't see them.
Yeah, lemons
that's
and
why.
limes, what she grows, and she raises birds. She has red cardinals. She has hummingbirds,
Nice.
pigeons, all sorts of the bird. And whenever we see a red cardinal up here, that's one of Mom's messengers looking in on us. Even though we're over
We
3,000 miles away, that's her messenger. So yeah,
we literally have so many hummingbirds here. My mom has 5 bird feeders
oh yeah,
on the
awesome.
back deck, just on the deck,
Yeah.
and there's hummingbirds. Like there's everywhere.
Yeah,
I'll go out there sometimes and I'll have to put my hood up because
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, one of these things is gonna dive bomb me. I just hear zoo, zoo. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
and I was gonna tell Caleb there was a time. This was just before I left to come up here with Suzanne. But there was a time where there was no more farmers markets. They didn't exist. Nothing was going on for a while. And I wanted to ask Caleb, hey, do you guys have farmers markets that have come back? Because that's what my parents used to do. We lived on food stamps for a while, 4 kids and my parents. And, way back in the day. And just, long story short, so we embraced farmers markets. We loved them. But then they dropped out. They dropped out of the limelight for a little bit. But I think they brought them back. I think Larry, my brother, has told me some are coming back. So, yeah, I wanted to ask Caleb if that was the case in Surprise. Yeah.
Wow, Margot says bears like to climb our fruit trees and snack. We have
Yeah.
to check before we pick. Oh gosh, I can't even imagine.
Oh,
I
Lord.
can't even imagine. Yeah.
Watch out for the bees.
Hmm.
Oh, in Montana?
Yeah.
Yeah, aren't there bees there?
Yeah.
Not well, some, but they're not.
It's
not
kind of
driving
cold.
yet. Yeah, it's too
It's
cold up
pretty
there.
cold.
Mm.
But if you talk about Arizona, the Africanized killer bees that came from Brazil are there.
Oh my.
Mhm.
The worst story that ever happened there, and I know Caleb can coordinate with me on that. There was a old man who was over in the Glendale area on the west side, and he was with his dog. He's walking his dog. This was a Arizona Republic article, and what the dog started barking because there was a couple of bees around his mouth, and he started getting upset. Next thing you know, this whole hive of them come. They wiped out the man and the dog both.
Oh,
Just took them apart. They just
Terrible.
stunned them to death. Just
Oh,
1,000 stings, and they were done. Yeah,
that's crazy.
I never forgot that.
No.
Like I said, and I avoided it somehow. Don't ask me how. I mean, I got
Right.
stung by a bee when I was 7. I have mesophobia.
Hi,
I'm
Bratty.
afraid of bees. Yeah, hey, Patty.
Bratty.
Patty.
Oh,
Bratty.
Patty, I'm sorry, Patty.
Hi, Bratty.
I'm not paying attention. I am so sorry. I'm
It's
not
okay.
paying
Hi,
attention.
Bratty. We love
Jinx
Bratty.
going.
Hello, Bratty. Hello, Bratty, little bee. Hi, hello.
So
Listen,
Bratty is part of Stolen Spirits. That is her channel. And she
Yeah.
does missing and indigenous women and children. And she
Mm.
has a very good purpose. She does help a lot of people. And
Yeah.
I would love to shout out Bratty and Zach for all that they do, and Nicole and everyone with Stolen Spirits. You guys do an amazing job over
Nice.
there.
Yeah. Now I send my answer basically to 5. So whoever wants to go next.
Okay. Anybody else ready to do number 4?
Mm, done.
You're done? Chance, did you do number 4?
I believe
Chance.
he did. Yeah, I believe he did. He walked away for a minute.
Yeah, I already did number 4.
Okay,
Yeah.
Zach, you did number 4?
We're on to the last question.
Okay. Well, no, there's 5, 6, and 7.
Oh Lord, I got to sign off by midnight. 15.
Okay,
minutes.
so we'll
I mean,
okay,
you
let's try
keep
to
going. I'm just telling you.
no, I'm just saying, why don't we go ahead and try to keep it on track?
Okay.
Let's bring it in, keep it on track, and stay focused.
Okay.
So here we go. What are you leaving behind from this year? Or wait, what? No, that's the next one, right? Number 5. What's the truth about 2025 people didn't talk about enough?
Right. And I mentioned mine, so now it's your turn, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, a little of
Okay.
everything.
There's Zach. Zach's ready. All right. Good job. Go,
Mhm.
Zach.
Come on, Zach.
Go, Zach. It's your birthday. It's your
One
birthday.
truth that people don't talk much about is we don't know how much time we have.
Mhm.
We need to spend all of the time we have with our loved ones no matter what.
I agree.
Mhm.
I totally agree with you,
Mhm.
Zachy. Because you never know. You
Yeah.
never know. Tomorrow is
Not
never
tomorrow.
guaranteed.
Yep.
Never guaranteed.
I think every day that we're given is a blessing, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
And you know, like I had a brother-in-law, right, who was married to my youngest sister, and he went out, got into a fatal car accident, and never came home, and left her with 3 kids.
Oh
Wow.
gosh,
And he was
Wow.
24 years old.
what a nightmare.
Wow.
So you just never know. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't. It's just you never know. Like it could just happen. I had a friend of mine when I was in banking, and she died in her sleep of a brain aneurysm, and she was only like in her 20s.
Yeah, those things come to you when you're young.
Hmm.
Those
Yeah,
aneurysms.
absolutely. Yeah.
But you wouldn't
Right.
see that coming. You know what I mean?
Well,
And I'm
no, you
sure.
don't see that, but
Yeah.
it happens. Yeah.
And then she probably had, scheduled, doctor's appointments, and I'm going to go get my hair done and I'm going to get my nails done. And she had things planned for life. You know what I mean? It's just,
Yep.
so never take
Yeah.
anything for granted. That's my thing.
No.
Don't take
Yeah.
anything for granted. Nothing. And now that I've become a grandma, I am so very grateful because it has given me a different aspect. It has given me, I want to grow my channel even more because I want to have something to leave my daughter and my granddaughter. I want to
Oh,
have something, substantial that I have built, that I have done, that is all me, that I can, but, I don't know yet what she wants to do. She's busy now. She's a new mom. So I have no idea
No.
what.
Well,
So-
one of my sisters, Bernadette, had a miracle baby named Dylan. He's gonna turn
Aw.
8. He's
My
such
daughter
a
was a
wonderful
miracle.
boy,
They told me I couldn't have kids.
right?
Oh wow.
There you go, and you have kids, yeah. Yeah, well,
have
I
one.
mean, Bernadette was that way, my sister, and then she had her and Steve, her husband, had the miracle Dylan, and I was, and he went. He's a very smart kid, and he immediately adopted Uncle Mike and Aunt Suzanne, and he loves
Aw.
hearing our voice and
Mm.
talking to us and everything. Yes, just beautiful. Juan
Yeah.
Perez, Lucy Antonucci,
Yeah.
I am
One
sorry.
press that happens, and it's crazy
Mhm.
how that happens.
Right.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
it catches you
weird.
off guard because, I mean, I've had people that I lost in high school because I was in that high school shooting that were my friends and that I was in the classroom with that were alive and then weren't. So it's like, life is so precious.
Yeah. Ever since we started streaming, the two of us, we've lost 30 dear friends and family.
God.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She lost 5 friends in a row. People that she grew up with when she moved to the Toronto area, GTA. Lost all
Wow.
5 friends. Yeah. She's got one
Jesus
left.
Christ.
I know. It happens.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
Yeah.
Zach, you went? Tracy?
Yes.
Hey, Tracy, do you want
Trying to stay on track, guys.
Yep.
No,
okay.
make me pull out the goat.
No.
Let
Don't
me
pull out the
see.
goat.
Let me see. What was that question again?
Number 5.
What's the truth?
yeah.
What's one truth about 2025 people don't talk about enough?
I mean, people don't talk about taking care of other people. Like
Mm.
other people's feelings before their own, or
Right.
they don't talk about, let's say, like you were taking care of your mom, but some of these people don't care about their parents, or they don't care about the elderly. They throw them in a home and they don't see them maybe once or twice a year. So
That
you
always
know,
makes me so sad. Like when I was growing up, my grandfather was a minister, and he would take me to old folks' homes, and especially at Christmas time, and we would bring them presents and homemade baked goods, and we would sing and dance with them and sing Christmas carols to them. And it taught me from a very young age kindness. And I
Mhm.
think that
Mhm.
that doesn't go far enough today.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
And my grandfather one time took me down to, I don't know what you guys know what the river bottoms are, but it's where a lot of homeless people put up tents and they make shacks and they
Wow.
have cardboard shelters. And went down there and my grandfather preached to people. And one time, one of the guys came home with us. My grandpa
Wow.
gave him food, gave him shelter.
Mhm.
He ended up, oh, they're sick. Buff's back.
Hey,
So,
Bob.
Oh, hi, Buff.
ended up that he literally took this guy by the hand and guided him back to home, right, with his family, gave him
Mhm.
shower. And then in the
Yeah.
church, there was like 10 different rooms on a side wing that had
Mhm.
bathrooms. And it was kind of like a dorm, sort of like, kind of like a dorm type of thing.
Mhm.
And then the kitchen was there and everything. So he let him stay there with the promise that he would take care of the church and he would do the
Wow.
lawn and the maintenance and all that stuff. And everything would be paid for. He would provide him food. This
Wow.
guy ended up becoming an electrician,
Nice.
getting
Wow.
his degree. My grandpa helped him get his degree. He met a woman in the church, married her, and they had a family together. And they're
Oh my.
still very close to my family today.
Changed his life.
Great.
hmm
Right.
And my grandpa said, you cannot judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
That's right.
Right.
hmm Yeah. My grandpa said he wanted it. It was his time. He needed it. And that's what guided me down there. I knew something was drawing me. Because why would my grandpa take me down to the river bottoms? You know what I mean? Ever. But he had a calling, you know, and so
Maybe,
anyways.
maybe, Christy, he wanted you to learn some humility. Maybe
Mhm.
a humbling.
Mhm.
Because
Absolutely.
it gave you a reawakening of
Right.
what
He
true
wanted
spirit-
me to see firsthand
Right.
kindness.
Yes.
And that to don't judge a book by its cover. Like he
Yeah.
used to tell me stuff when I would tell him stuff like, oh, everybody in school has these shoes. And he would say to me, this is his exact words, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. If you tend to your own lawn, yours will be
True.
greener.
Mhm.
True.
Mind your own business.
Mind your business.
Yeah.
Mind your own
MYOB.
business and
Mind
your
your
lawn will be greener.
Yeah.
So,
Uh,
okay. And then who else has to answer question 5? Anybody? Chance, you answered already?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. Move along.
Buff, are you there?
Yeah, sorry, I had to.
It's okay.
I
No
just hit
problem,
your,
Twinsy.
helping out with the other stream. Hello, Twinsy.
Twinsy. This by the way, Buff is my birthday twinsy, Mikey.
Yeah, they both have a birthday, April 20th, 420.
Nice.
Hey,
can do it.
Mike. Did you know?
Do
Hey.
a. Yeah, we talked. I've met him elsewhere.
Okay.
Okay.
Like on yours.
He was on the Highwayman
Yeah.
TV show.
I was on the Highwayman. Yeah, 87, 88. I did 3
I was a
episodes. There was a
highwayman.
total of 10. Yeah.
Oh, that's what Chance wanted to talk about when they were waiting on Buff. Okay, so here now, there you go.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Chance.
No, I'm done.
Go ahead.
I, but 6 said he already knew that. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're in
So-
the. Let me rapid fire yours very quick because I need to get a move on.
Mhm.
Yeah, sure.
It's been hectic today.
Okay, Buff. Hey, Buff. First of all, let's go through real quick. What was the best thing that happened to you in 2025?
2025.
I had to turn on my camera for a minute.
Wow, that's I'm gonna say nothing.
Okay. You getting back in
Wow,
a truck,
best
maybe?
thing-
I thought that was
Best thing that
2024.
happened. No, that was last year.
Oh.
Best thing happened in 2025. Long year. Yeah, I'm more shocked this year is going by. It seems like so fast. Best thing that happened, probably I don't know. I have to say my Amazon purchases I've been able to make.
Okay.
I
Two.
don't know,
What was
maybe in a sense of getting a better satisfaction of thinking that maybe I can work with this company after questioning them. And
yeah.
that's my 1 year anniversary here a couple of weeks ago.
Nice. Congrats.
Maybe I can mess around with these guys.
So
All right,
number
question two.
2, what was the hardest moments you had to face this year?
Oh, these past 2 months here, truck has been to the shop like too many times. That and just being put down. I mean, like the company takes care of me and everything, but just they seem to hit all back to back in such a short span of time.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say that.
Okay.
Whoa!
Are you ready? Are you ready for question 3?
Wait, restate that question again.
What was the hardest moment you had to face this year?
Oh, let me rechange that answer then. Probably. Oh yeah, let me restate that one. One about this truck being in the shop. To get deeper into that, the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Just to know that the true evil that lies on the opposition of a political party, what extremes they will go through to make a point, and how uninformed they are based off of the filthiness of the media and, well, the left. Just realizing how doomed we are as a species, especially as a nation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 3, what's something you lost in 2025 and something that you gained?
Well, I lost my compassion for humanity. But I have gained the aspect of knowing that we're not gonna take it. As much as I hate that band, we're not gonna.
You hate
take
Twisted
it.
Sister?
Sister,
That would be Kiss.
Oh, okay. I was like, why am I thinking Twisted Sister? I'm like, okay.
you're
For
right.
some
No, wait,
reason-
was it? Wait,
It
was
was-
it?
No.
Twisted
We're not gonna take it. Is Twisted Sister?
We're not.
Keith.
Yeah, it is
Right.
Twisted Sister, right?
It
is.
Yeah, okay.
Just like Turbo Lover, right? I'm your Turbo Lover. Yeah.
I thought
okay,
Turbo
so,
Lover was Judas Priest.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was
don't
just
know
being
anymore.
silly. I was just being silly right there, Mikey. That was me being funny.
Ah,
Okay, I was making a
I'm
joke.
going to interrupt you guys and say goodnight because I'm
Yeah,
starting to
yeah,
fall out.
Okay,
Have a nice
Tracy.
one.
I
Thank
love
you.
you.
Merry
Bye,
Christmas.
Bye,
Merry
Chris.
Christmas. Happy holidays.
The best
Merry Christmas.
Hanukkah, Christmas, whatever.
Hanukkah, all of it.
Kwanzaa,
What is
Kwanzaa.
it? Bah humbug. Celebrate your way.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Tracy.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Have it your way. Have it your way at Burger King.
Oh my God.
Bye, everybody.
This comment
next
on
question.
here right now is drive. Okay.
Sorry.
What's something you lost in 2025 and something you gained? Where'd Chance go?
I just answered that one.
Chance dipped on me and Tracy. Okay. And then something you gained. Okay. And then did this year change your outlook on life, people, or yourself? Which you kind of answered in question 2.
Yeah, that's kind of already been answered.
Yeah. So we can move on to the next one if you want.
Sure, why not?
Okay. 4. 5. Which now you've caught up to us to question 5. What's the truth about 2025 people don't talk about enough?
How much time do you have?
We're coming up on the 2-hour mark, so I'm trying to get
Hollywood is dead. We had an onslaught of horrible. Oh, Chance is gone, isn't he? We
Yeah.
had an onslaught, just an assault on us about the movies that have come out this year. Horrible year for movies. Politics. a whole nother thing. They tried to they're trying to impeach Trump again for doing nothing. So that whole it goes back to the loss of the faith in humanity. Um, been learning more about getting more prepping ideas and advice from Zach, of course, and other
Mhm.
sources. It's like things are getting real to
Yeah.
where it seems a little more
Welcome back.
important. Um, just you're
My
supposed to
pug.
look forward to the next year every year,
Yeah.
but it's like I'm done with that.
So that's kind of why tonight we're reflecting so that next week we could talk about what we want to do in the next year.
Yeah.
So that we could say, okay, going forward, this is what I want. This is what my goals are. This is not necessarily New Year's resolutions, because who all keeps those? I mean, you know what I mean? I just kind of want to say, like, okay, my goal is to be a good grandma, to work less, but get my job done, be a good employee, be a good, daughter, like those kind of things. So I want to reflect on 2025 this week, and next week, part 2 will be, what do I want for the next upcoming year? What are my goals? What am I going to go for? Right? My direction. So, and then
Yeah, I think I can kind of see a way that I've been seeing here in the past week or two. I'm being treated as a somewhat of a mechanic for my company,
no.
but they're paying me for
Oh,
extra.
well, if they're paying you extra for it, I don't get
I
paid
gotta,
extra to stay extra because I'm
I gotta
salaried.
go. I gotta go check out a trailer tomorrow where I'm dropping off this one. It's like, hey, could you check out this trailer for which we'll pay you for it? I'm like, why are you asking me to do it? You send road service out there. It's like, oh, you find these problems. I'm like, oh, I did too much while I was here
Yeah,
for
now
a
they
year because
expect it.
I've diagnosed problems.
Mhm,
I've figured out things. And it was like,
mhm.
oh, you have some knowledge. I'm like, it's on my job application, my resume. Yeah, I was a mechanic, but not a trailer mechanic, not a truck mechanic. I just know mechanical things. Oh, well, while you're out there, we'll pay you. I'm like, all
Mhm.
right, just send us the billing hours. I'm like, okay, time to take advantage. But
Mhm.
so I'm gonna check this trailer out tomorrow.
Okay, and then Buff, the next question, which we were all on, that you caught up to us, is what are you leaving behind from this year? What are you
Useless
laughing at?
people.
Belly rolling laugh over there. What are you laughing at? Hey.
Absolutely useless people. But that goes back to about 2024. Certain people I've let in my life, females primarily.
I
and
love you.
focus on the true ones.
I love you, twinsies.
No, I'm talking about you. Not talking about you. This is like, this is something. This is more home-related Georgia stuff. It just, I don't even want to get into it. Just that, hey, oh, kind of scenario. Oh, you only want one thing. Okay. I see. All right. I let myself slip. No more. No more. There's only one
Roddy.
person that matters in this life, and that should matter to every one of you. There's only one person that matters in life to you. And go look in the mirror, and you'll see who that person is.
You gotta
Right?
love you. You gotta love you before anybody else. Yeah.
That ain't about before loving anybody else. No. Be
You just
selfish.
gotta be
There's
okay
no
with yourself. Yeah.
there's no shame in being selfish. Not at all. When you see stuff around you that is intruding into your life and not being something positive that needs to be in your life, know where to
Mhm.
cut it out.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I think I'm about to get more aggressive with that and possibly go back to being the old me. Is that realization is probably something I gained in this year. Is like, I got to get back to being the old me because I felt a lot better back then. I
Gosh,
let my
Buster,
guard down.
have you and I actually been friends now over 2 years?
It's been like 3 years.
Yeah, it's closer to 3. Welcome back, Mikey.
Oh,
I
boy.
think it's closer to 3.
I think it is closer to 3.
I think it is, yeah. Okay, so Mikey, what are you leaving behind from this year? I can't hear you. You're muted.
Oh my!
Sorry.
Now, there you go.
We're all like,
Just like
hey,
anybody, we go, whoop, yay, the mute button.
Zach, are you next?
Okay. No, there's two things. The first thing we leave behind is friends who we thought were our friends are no longer. Because and mostly because of guilt by association. It's like I was trying to make light of trying to be, our chatty blogger MS channel is all about kindness. That's what our previous channel, Mikey Seuss 4, was. That's what my previous channel was that I did for 4 years before I shared it with this beautiful woman for the last 4 years of it. And that was Warlord Fade. All we have is kindness. That's what we try to exude. That's what we try to give the YouTube community. Because you can tell nowadays, the YouTube community, as well as X and Instagram and the others, social media is a minefield. There's no continuity in kindness. That's what I call that, continuity and kindness. It's like Buff was just talking about. Where is the humanity? Where is the humility? Mm-hmm. Where is the gentle, compassionate people who care for you, rather than you just being a selfish P word? I won't say the P word, but anyway, just being selfish. And you're trying to do the best possible thing you can for your channel that we're trying to do. And there's always those obstacles. There's people who will come to try to destroy your channel. They'll try to destroy your humanity. They'll try to destroy your sensibilities, your moral fiber. They'll
try to destroy you just because they're jealous.
They just try to wipe you out off the face of the earth, and you're like, what can you do? Well, my father, I know your grandfather's awesome because my father was the same way. My father said, he was the first one who said, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Christ did. That's what Jesus Christ did in his lifetime. That is what he did.
I believe it says that in the Bible even.
And he turned in the other cheek.
Zach would know.
Yeah.
Zach would probably know exactly what verse and everything.
We're bound, man. Zach and I are like this, man.
Yeah.
When it comes to God, God is the only one. The one thing I believe in for absolute positively sure, and I know my minister wife can attest, God equals karma. Karma equals God. Any questions? I didn't think so.
I've had this cross around my neck.
No, I have a question.
Yeah. Yes.
Is it karma or God? You know what?
God and karma are the same.
I'm not going to do it.
God and karma are the same to me. In my honest opinion, they are the same to me.
Okay,
and you're humbled. You're humbled. You're not punished. Okay.
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying.
All right, let's move on. Come on.
Okay.
I will need
another
hour to debate you about
so
that. I don't have the time.
Yeah, I
Buff's
understand.
do an after show.
That's one thing I want to leave behind is all the animosity, all the badness. The second thing I want is to leave behind is I don't want to see any more people. I don't want to lose any more people. We lost too many people this year. Over the last, actually, next year, April 1st of 2000 and 26th will be our 3rd year streaming, actual streaming like this. And I'm so honored and blessed, and I say that with all sincerity to every panel I come to that allows me to speak my piece. And when I'm done, I'm done. And I come back here to my apartment. I love my wife. I go to, we go to bed, we sleep, we get up in the morning, we thank one another for being alive again. We thank God, first and foremost, for keeping us around, keeping our babies, our beautiful cats around as our support babies. And to the blessings to have that your family's still alive, that you have all the, even though they're 3,000 some miles away, they're all close by just by a phone call. What happened to phone calls? Could we get phone calls back?
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
text.
yeah. See, I remember
Yeah.
when
Yeah,
I
no.
remember when we had pagers, right?
Yeah.
And we didn't
Right.
have the privilege of having a cell phone. So
Sure.
we would pick up an actual phone, and I remember the
Me too. The rotary dial. Yeah.
and 0 was the worst.
Yeah, I answer your call in the kitchen, and I'm still talking to you in the basement.
Yeah, exactly. And the
That's
cord.
super long phone call.
Yeah, when the people that had the super long phone cord, I used to think, God, they must be rich
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right.
because they could go into the other room.
My brother and I were notorious for doing prank calls. When
Oh,
prank
no.
calls was a thing. And we pranked the operator one time. This was before my parents came home because they both worked. I mean, well, my mom was away doing something. My dad was working during the day. But both of us told the operator some things, and she said, "You know what? If you don't hit him right now, I'm calling the cops." So we immediately hung up the phone, and here is my brother Phil and I staring out at the window, waiting for the cops to arrive.
Yeah.
Like
I literally-
first, yeah. So
I agree with Juan Perez. I try to see the good in people as well. Zach,
Me
you
too.
haven't went yet. Are you ready to go?
go ahead, Zach. Go ahead. Number 6, there, buddy.
Leaving behind useless people and backing down from nonsense. If people bully, I'm going to bully back. I'm going to laugh a lot more.
Amen, brother. Amen.
Hey, Zach,
Uh,
I'm a potato. All
I'm
right.
gonna check out. I just wanted to check my camera
Hey.
real quick.
I'm
Yeah,
a
we've got one question left, Buff. One question.
One left. Okay.
Oh, I'm answer real quick. I gotta go.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The last question. Mikey, you already went as well, right?
No, not for number 7 yet, but I did
No,
for
number 6
already.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
So number
Yes.
7 is, what are you carrying forward into the next chapter?
I wasn't that answered what the last question. I mean,
No, that was, what are you leaving behind? This next
we're
one is, what are
carrying
you carrying
forward.
forward?
Oh,
Yeah, what are you
well,
carrying
yeah, I
forward?
did. I did kind of answer that one. I'm going back to being the old me
Okay.
because being this new me ain't working. So I'm going back to being, an a-hole. The don't give an F attitude. Yeah, I gotta stop caring. I'm taking that forward. I'm going
I
back
thought-
to me. I'm tired of putting on this sheep's clothing to try to work my way into this pact of, oh, if I just be nice, nice people will be nice and everybody will be nice. And that doesn't work. Nope.
It doesn't work. When you're nice, you
you.
just get pooped
PDA
on.
hole. Going back to aggressive
Yep.
me. I don't give a care anymore.
Yeah.
Mikey?
Like,
Yeah,
Are you ready
I
to go?
guess okay. As I said in one of my previous streams, I will no longer be thrown under the bus. That happened to me way too many times. As I said, there were friends I thought were friends. They were not. They were fake. There was people who absolutely cannot stand me and want to try anything possible to destroy us. And I mean
That's
both of them.
sad.
When I speak for myself, I speak for my wife too. And vice versa. When it happens to her, it happens to me. So if you come after me, you come after her, and
Well,
vice
you're a
versa.
partnership. Yeah. So
We're a
that's how it
partnership.
should
We're a
be.
bond.
Yeah.
We are a bond. We are this.
Mhm.
I think moving forward, as I stated in the same stream, I want to have the channel to be completely kind. Kindness is the imperative for us. That is
Yeah.
what our channel is about. And as I described briefly about the MOPS project, I want to examine 3 different parts of life that we forgot. These are like cultural aspects that every single child in anywhere should learn about.
Mhm.
About musicals, about operas, about plays, Broadway, everything. That brings a cultural aspect not only to what you understand as a person, but it'll cultivate your brain, your mindset, your thought. That's what I'm trying
Uh-oh.
to inspire. I'm trying to inspire.
Mikey, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. Just
That's
one second. Give me a second. This is for Zach.
Okay.
We're going to do this right now.
Hey, hey, look at that. You just dropped a super chat. He's feeling all that love. You're shining bright just like the stars above. Super chat, super chat. The reason we're grooving like that. Thank you for the love. You're part of the fan. But my face says dance. Thanks so much. Wow!
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. So
Okay.
that is our next chapter for Chatty Blocker MS, is to bring more of the kindness aspect, to cultivate and grow the community again. For one last time, this will be our last effort, but we want to, and as I try to do in every single stream I do, whether it's a webcam or live stream or podcast, I bring God into the equation. God will always be there. So if people have an issue with that, don't subscribe to my channel. Plain and simple. Don't even come, because God is number one in our household, in my parents' household, and everyone in our family, and He's going to be there for every single stream I do. Everything. So that's coming. That's what's coming. The next chapter.
Good. That's
Yes.
amazing. Inferno, good to see you. Welcome in. I haven't seen you in a while. It's good to see you, Inferno.
Well, thank you, Mark.
We have special guests on panel tonight. This is Mikey. He's joined us tonight as a special guest to BBB.
Thank you.
We, of course, have our lovely Zach.
Yeah.
Buff was here. He left. Tracy had to leave. It got a little late. And then Chance also left the Pod Blast. So,
There you go. Yeah.
but we love them. We love them very much.
Hey, like I said, you're all my brothers and sisters of our extended Chatty Blocker MS family. You always will be.
YouTube
Just
family.
That we get to know all of you. And Zach, you're my special brother from another mother, dude. Always remember that. I am there for you, man. I will always be there for you. And we can always pray together. And remember, the family that prays together stays together. That is what my mom and dad taught. That is absolutely true.
Yeah. I do have a closing tonight, which it's only us 3 left, but I'm gonna wait for Zach. I haven't forgot you, Zach. I'm just saying I do have a closing tonight that I actually wrote and composed, which I've never done before. It's something new I would like to try. So I'm gonna put Zach big over here. We're gonna make Zach big over here, and then Zach, take it away.
Going back to the old me as well, I love the laughter, dirty jokes, picking on the people who I deeply love.
Aw, Zach.
I'm there for you, brother.
Okay, and for me,
Oh, thank
I'm
you,
looking-
Perez.
I'm looking forward
Yes.
to growth.
Yes.
That's what I want. And I'm not talking about YouTube growth. I'm talking about personal growth in my heart, in my soul. Make you little, make you little, make you little. So I'm talking about personal growth. I'm talking about
Hey.
being a better person, focusing on loving myself more and
Mhm.
not allowing people to take advantage of me. And just kind of sticking to my guns about things that I believe. I'm not going to let people influence me. I have a lot, especially now that I'm a new grandma. So I have a lot of things I want.
So happy for you, Chrissy.
Thank you.
When we became a new aunt and uncle to Dylan, our lives changed for the better too. They improved hugely, and having cats are better. I mean, dogs are great. Don't get me wrong, but having two beautiful cats that we do in Moon Pie and Deja Vu together, 9 years together that we after we moved here, and they've been our lifeline. They're our support pets. We love them. So yeah.
My pug is my support animal. She's actually certified because of my PTSD. So she's
That's
amazing.
fantastic, Chrissy. Did you get your support paperwork from the States? You did say, right? You've got support paperwork. We have the same. So whether we're in Canada or if we're in the United States, we go visit my parents, my folks there, or anybody. We get discounts at hotels, motels, anything by bringing our babies because they're our support animals, and they usually get it for free. Sometimes they charge the pets, but other times, if you go there and you have the paperwork, you show it they're our support pet, they need to be with us at all times, they get it for free. So it's wonderful.
Oi, oi, out there to Aussies. Aussies, oi, oi.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Juan Perez. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, mi amigo. Mi amigo Juan Perez. There you go.
Patch.
Yeah. And what
I actually visited Perth, Australia when I was in the Navy. And I got to see Australia. And the koala bears I thought would be cuddly. They're really mean.
They are territorial.
I thought I would be able to hold one and love it. And I was like, oh boy, did I have a misconception of that.
No.
Yeah, no, that was all bad.
Koalas are not kind. They are not gentle. They are territorial. They can get mean. We have 5 wonderful people we know in Australia. One, her name is Lizzie, lives in Queensland, Australia. We have Carmela, who lives near Sydney, or Melbourne. I'm sorry, Melbourne. We have Chrissy, who lives near Sydney, and we have this couple that live in the Australian outback.
Oh, nice.
I mean, yeah, wonderful people, and we even have one brother who lives in New Zealand too. So his name is Phil, just like my brother Phil lives in Washington State. So, yeah.
I always trip out like when I see the Aussie videos on YouTube where like a mom's bathing her kid and like a snake comes in and she just grabs it by the tail and slings it outside. I'm like, oh, I'm just tripping out by that. I'm like, oh no, I see a snake. You will not see me. My knees will be touching my chin and I'm on my way.
No.
I
wouldn't even go near it. I wouldn't even go near a snake. The one animal we have to avoid here is raccoons. And even though the raccoons and occasional opossum, but especially the raccoons have already been fixed, right? No rabies, things like that. But still, you don't want them to bite and scratch you. And when I go downstairs to dump stuff in the garbage, there's usually 2 or 3 of them down there, and you just do not. I met up with one face to face, and it was the first time. This was a few years ago, and it was the first time I ever met up with a raccoon without a cage.
Well, I have a friend of mine, it's Too Tall Rob, and he goes out and he feeds the raccoons, and he literally has toys for them on his porch.
Wow.
It's really super cute. And he pretty much can almost hand feed them. So don't be so scared.
Okay. Well, I just got a little nervous. Speaking of the Navy, back in the mid 80s, I went and trained. I trained for the Navy in Altamont Springs, Florida, which no longer exists. That was a training location there.
I was in Orlando, which is no longer.
Yeah.
The most dangerous animal in Canada is the Canadian geese.
Oh, yeah, the Canadian geese. Yes. I don't want to come across the geese ever.
We have them at my work. At my work, they're all over the place. And like, oh my God, they're honkers. They're so...
They are honky. Yeah, they're terrible. Yeah, they are.
And I'm always worried that I'm going to get flogged because we go out to our cars and they're just like, ah.
Well, yeah, she's laughing. Suzanne's laughing at you. She knows. Yeah, she's been with us for her whole life. Yeah. But long story short, I didn't quite make it through the Navy. I got as far as an ensign number 2, and then they gave me an honorable discharge. They said, "You're just not right for it, but we appreciate your service to your country." Well, when my parents took me to Hawaii, we went to go see the USS Arizona Monument, the memorial.
It's
And
beautiful, isn't it?
it is gorgeous, and
It really is.
you know,
And
the tender
yeah.
takes, you watch the preview of the battle and everything, then you take the tender over. 2
Mhm.
wonderful sailors take you over there.
Mhm.
13
I got to
minutes.
see it from the aircraft carrier.
Oh, you did? Oh, stop. Okay. I'm jealous of you already. No, I'm not. I was on.
They let
I
us.
was on the
That's
memorial.
how I saw it. It was
Yeah.
cool.
I was on the actual monument itself, memorial with my parents. 13
Nice.
minutes we get to stay there. Complete silence. There was not a single child screaming, yelling, bawling, anything. Total silence. When you go over and you see where the oil continues to come up from one of the boilers
Mhm.
there,
Yeah.
you know those sailors are down there in their eternal cemetery, their underwater
Mhm.
cemetery.
Yeah.
And the last
So sad.
person, yeah, and recently, I don't know if you heard this, but the last survivor is gone. So now the Pentagon, the Navy, the Preservation Society of Pearl Harbor, and Fort Island are all trying to have divers go down there and remove the bodies. And I said, no, that is their eternal rest. That is where they belong. Now they can cap off the oil because the oil's been creating an ecological hazard for years.
Mhm.
I knew that, even after the attack. But once that's capped off, just leave the rest of it pristine. Leave it the way it is. It's
Mhm.
to be a humble memorial, and it's an honored place for the dead, for all
Mhm.
those citizens, all those sailors, men and women, people that all passed away. It's their eternal place. That's where they belong. Yeah. Yeah, the move to ship. Yeah, that's their plan, but I think they should just leave it there, to be honest. And
Okay.
I met a rear admiral there who said, even though you were only in the Navy for about 4 weeks, you still served your country, even if it was training, even if it was basic training, and you are considered a veteran in my eyes. This was a former rear admiral who worked in the Pacific Theater, and I was
Nice.
I was so honored. Yeah,
Zach,
My
have
biggest
you
part.
answered the last question?
yeah, I
Okay,
did.
so we've all answered.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
What did we want to?
I'd like to go into my ending that I wrote.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, please.
So,
Yeah.
So before we go, I want everyone, panel and chat, to think about one thing that you're leaving behind in 2025 and one thing that you're carrying forward. We don't get to rewrite the past, but we do get to decide what we bring to the future. Make a difference. Maybe it's forgiveness, maybe it's boundaries, maybe it's courage, or maybe it's just deciding to keep going when some people want to give up. And to everyone here tonight, thank you for trusting this space. Thank you for being honest. Thank you for listening to each other. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you, first of all. This community isn't just about games and laughs. It's about showing up for one another when it matters. So whenever you're out, wherever you're at right now in life, just remember this. You made it through 2025. And we're going to make it through 2026 together. And that alone means something. From all of us here at Brainbenders Banter, we'll carry the lesson, release the weight, and step forward together.
Thank you, Chrissy. And my final thought is, as I always say with our channel, and this applies, it should apply to all channels. Remember, we only have one Earth. We have one world. And make it the best possible world you can. Become the future stewards and guardians of this world so that future generations can enjoy the beautiful landscapes, the landmarks, the people, everything in this world that you could possibly ask for. Treat it well. There is one. And as I say, peace. Thank you, everyone.
You can't be anybody else. Everybody else is already taken.
Yeah.
So
I'm
we're gonna
drinking.
I'll see you guys back chat. I'll see you guys in the backstage. You go ahead and
Right.
close out. Gosh, my pug is so loud. I can hear over my earphones. Noni. And here we go. This is for you, Zach.
Down in the ground where the spuds all grow, there's a happy little tuber stealing the show. On the YouTube stage, watch it shine so bright. This creative spud's got its goals in sight. Goals in sight, shining bright. I'm a happy little tuber growing every day, spreading laughs and knowledge in a spudly way. From roots to shoots, I'm reaching for the sky. This potato's on a mission, don't ask me why. On a mission, reaching high. Some spuds
Thank you, Juan.
hiding in the dirt, but this tuber's climbing.
Good night, everyone.
proving its worth. With every click and every share, this creative spuds energy is everywhere.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays. Good night, everyone.